What's going on, guys? It is your boy Bastrin here. Today's a big day. Yeah, today is a big day, guys. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Look, today's gonna be weird. Okay, today's gonna be weird. Today is going to be weird because, well, we don't know if we're getting in the Faze top 20. Okay, we really don't. Okay, we really don't know if we're getting in the Faze top 20. They're about to go live or something. I don't know how they're doing it. I think they're doing like a live show. Seabass said something about the top 20 guys. Some of them are going to get asked to come on and get interviewed or something like that. So they said, like, go ahead, go live or record or whatever you're going to do. And, you know, just, I guess, see what happens, right? So, not only is the Faze Top 20 reveal happening, the channel is now 8 years old, guys. My little baby. What you're on right now is 8 years old. Yeah. I can't believe it. 8 years old. This was just a random channel I made to put little clips on for Call of Duty, and I was like, you know what, I want kind of like a fresh start, but with the same name, because something happened with the other Bastrin channel. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this channel, and wow, here we are. Yo, Jacob, thank you so much for the 5 Faze Bastrin. Can I get a yeah, let's go. Oh man. Guys, thank you guys so much for popping in here, though. I don't know what we're going to do for the next 10 minutes. I honestly might just talk to you guys. And tell you guys kind of how I feel and stuff like that. Which I might go ahead and do that now. So, look. Regardless if I get in top 20 or not, I had such a good time doing the challenge, doing the responses, all of that. I genuinely did, okay? If I don't get in Faze top 20, nor Faze, because theoretically I can get in the top 20 and still not make it into Faze, which is kind of stressful to think about. Like, say I don't get in the top 20, right? You're still going to have people trying to get in Faze in the top 20. So they're going to be sitting there grinding these videos, and the fact that 15 of those people are not getting in, that blows my mind. Okay? Think about, like, today, 80 people that did all their videos, all that, are not getting in today. Think about that. And the fact that after the top 20, you know, it's only the 5, right, that get in. And those 15 people that technically made it to the next round aren't going to get... That just blows my mind. Anyways, though, I'm very optimistic, though, because if I get in top 20, well, then they're seriously considering me to join, right? But if I don't get in the top 20, then they're still, you know, looking at me, okay? Because the way I look at it is, there's a couple Faze members that made it to the top 100, and I was sitting there looking back this morning, just trying to get my mind right, just trying to be positive and stuff like that. And I was sitting there looking through everything, you know, about the old Faze 5 and stuff like that. Like, look, there's a couple people that made it to the top 100 for both of the last Faze 5s and did not make the top 20 and actually got in Faze. If I'm not mistaken, Blaziken, I don't know if he got in the top 20 or not, but from what I remember, he got in the top 100 and did not get in Faze until you know, the following year or something like that, and he ended up being one of the biggest Faze members living in the Faze house. So I'm not worried. Like, it doesn't matter if you know, necessarily get in or not, you know. Obviously, there's benefits to getting in. You know, you get the bonus, you get the G Fuel sponsorship, you get, you know, the hype and stuff like that. But anytime you join Faze, you get the hype. right? And the money will always come with that. And I just think it doesn't matter. Yo! Leviathan dropped the 10! Faze Bastrin confirmed. Yes, sir. Bro, we're gonna find out. I'm so stressed about this, guys. When's it gonna be announced? They're doing a whole show. So we might know exactly at 3 p.m. basically in 9 minutes. So I gotta start getting ready to go on the Faze channel. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, bro. Yo, I'm just so happy I was able to get in the Faze Top 100 and get this sick hoodie, the G Fuel for free. Which I ain't gonna I get G Fuel free all the time, but like, still, you know what I mean? Hype Joey dropped 3 thoughts on the fight last night. Oh. Bro, Jake Paul hit him with the like and subscribe. And then the fact that I got to see Mike Tyson. Bro, the fact that I got to see Mike Tyson, bro. Yo, Charlie! Bro, I don't know about you, but I'm so nervous, bro. My heart's beating. It's like... Oh my god, dude. Oh. Bro. Good luck, Charlie. Honestly, good luck. Because I was sitting there looking through all the top 100 people, and I genuinely don't know who could get in the top 20. I really don't know. Because it's based on what Faze is looking for. You could be the best creator ever, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. That's what makes it so interesting. Because it does... Just because you don't get in the top 100 or the top 20... or get in Faze at all doesn't mean you're a bad creator. It's what Faze wants. So if Faze wants somebody that does what you would think is terrible, then hey, I mean, you can't get mad because that's what Faze wanted. But you know, there's some people where you know they really should be in Faze. You know, it's so weird, man. KSI is going to destroy Jake. I mean, hey, we'll see, bro. I don't know. Like, that'd be fun to watch. I like boxing. I was tweeting out last night that I actually love boxing and loved boxing as a kid. I played all the Fight Night games and stuff like that, so I like boxing. Epic OG chopped the $4.99 and didn't even say anything. Dude, thank you so much. Jake hit him with the merch link in bio. Hit him with the like and subscribe and comment, bro. Like jeez. Okay, I probably should start doing this. Yo, Johnny dropped the $1. Yo, Johnny, thank you so much. Okay, yep. They're live. Okay. Alright, guys. Boom. By the way, guys, I just want to say this now. You're probably going to hear some type of four-wheeling or something like that, okay? Dude, this is so nerve-wracking, man. Yo, Eli dropped the 2. Where are the Madden videos at? Bro, no one likes watching Madden for the most part. Like, you gotta be like a, you gotta be like a literal Madden YouTuber. Literally. Hold on, guys. I gotta open Discord because, if I don't open Discord and, like, for instance, like, I say I do get in, I need to make sure I'm able to keep in contact with, you know, whoever. Hey, I'm sitting there looking at the Phase 5 chat, the top 100 chat, and Seabass, dude, I see. This is what I like about uh, well, mainly Seabass. He's always been very particular on how he does things, and I like that. See, I want to see, guys. Regardless if I get in Phase today or get in the Phase top 20 today, and then get in Phase or not. Look, one day we're going to get in Phase. One day we are. Okay, we just are. All right. I promise you guys that. I am not going to ever stop grinding for Phase. I will get in Phase one day. So regardless of what happens on this screen right now, regardless if I get in the top 20 and in Phase, because, this ain't the last step. Whoever's getting in this ain't it. You still got to do more challenges. This ain't, you get in Phase in this video. No. This is top 20. You make, however many videos for the challenges. And, yeah, then they figure out, okay, who do we want? So, this is going to be interesting. I just want to see who's going to get in. I'm not worried about if I'm going to get in, because at the end of the day, I know I will be joining Phase one day. Okay? And I know that. I've worked so hard these past 10 years. I'm getting in. I just know it. It doesn't matter about right now. It's I grind, I show them that I want it, and eventually I will get it. Look, I don't care what position I have in Phase. I don't care if I'm bottom of the barrel. I will take that position so happily. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I quit on live stream. Yeah, boy. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Oh my god, my heart hurts. Dude, 731 of you guys in here. Guys, please drop a like on the stream. Yo, George, drop the $2. Keep the mindset and positivity, bro. You got to. You literally got to keep the positivity. You know what I mean? Because, like, I tweeted this last night. I said, right now, I'm in the top 20 or I'm not. My fate, as well as the other 99, their fates have been already written. It's just a matter of seeing if you get in or not. And that is so nerve-wracking. Like, I'm so scared, bro. Like, I wanted this so much, and I would, dude, guys, regardless of what happens, thank you so much for riding with me. And look, just because I don't get in Phase anytime soon, if I don't end up getting in Phase anytime soon, see, right now, yo, thank you so much. Like, right now is when I need you guys the most. Like, right now is, like, pivotal. Because if, say, I don't get in the Phase top 20 and I don't get in Phase and you guys, like, leave and stop supporting me and stop showing the love and stuff like that, like, it'll kind of, like, portray as if I'm almost doing something wrong. And I feel like, with your guys' support, with your guys' push, every day, every other day, or once a month, whatever, however much you want to push me for Phase, I mean, look, like, one day we'll get there. Oh my god, dude. By the way, if you guys hear any four-wheeler noises, someone's riding a four-wheeler outside. While they're just having carefree fun, my heart's sitting there like, dude, oh my god. All love, yes sir, Scotty, Donovan, Card, Cryptic, Wavy, Noah, Aiden, Electrified, Jonathan, Rockets, Default Kid, Samuel, Baseball, Sydney, you're getting Faze, don't worry. Oh, here we go. Faze! Why would you do that? Bro! Why would they do that? Oh my god! Why would they do that? Bro, like the screen flips, and then I'm like, oh, what's that happened? It said just a countdown. I'm like, oh my god. Well, okay. While that's just counting down, I'm gonna flip it back to this. Ooh, could you can you grab a Faze Berry G Fuel can? Thank you. Okay, guys. My brother's coming in there to help me moderate the stream a little bit.
And just like scream your eardrums out when we get into the top.
That's an empty one.
Oh, you want
an actual? Guys, I
more specific.
I get. Oh my god! An actual with a liquid in it.
I didn't. Jeez, that closes faster than I thought. Faze mean. Faze is a real mean.
Guys, do we crack this open? Okay, you know, I'm not gonna do that because, like, I don't know if I'm getting in or not. Like, see, that's the one thing for me too, guys. Like, last time, you know, for the top 100, I did not know if I was getting the top 100, so I didn't record or anything. Like, I literally got done giving my dog a bath. I got out, and I'm just sitting there chilling, relaxing, and my face pops up. I'm like, because of 200,000 responses, I was like, what? There's no way that I even have a chance. They probably didn't even see my response. And so I was just kind of like, they probably didn't even see my response. And so, you know, it wasn't like I didn't have no confidence. I just didn't think that they seen it. And, well, they seen it, and they liked it, and, yeah. Yo, Risky dropped the 317 at your service. Hashtag Faze Bastrin, let's go. Yes, sir. Yo, Cal, thank you so much for... Stupid, sir. Cal, thank you so much for the 5. Good luck, bro. I'm probably just going to pop this open now because... Hey, it's my channel's birthday. By the way, so if you guys are trying to give me the 600,000 today, no, I'm just playing. But we are actually about to hit it soon, which will be. Now my hands are too cold. Ooh, yo, thank you so much. Okay, I'll see if I can get it real quick. There it is. It's on the screen. 6 minutes. 10, 9. Okay, guys. I'm so scared for you. Dude, look, there's 80 people that are about to be really disappointed. I'm telling you that now. And I might be one of them. You know, I might be one of them, guys. And that's okay. But it's genuinely okay. Because, like I said before, there's people that are in Faze right now that did not make it to the top 20. There are people in Faze right now that did not win Phase 5 that went for it. The Phase 10, sir, literally faked a trick. He tried to, like, scheme his way into Faze, and he got caught. And Seabass said those infamous words to him. He said something like, "You're stupid, and you're kicked from the challenge, and you're kicked from the sword." And I was just like, "Oh my god!" Like, and the fact that like he's in now, so there's endless possibilities when I could get in Phase, guys. Dude, we're about to bust 1,000 viewers, dude. Thank you guys. This is awesome. This is so cool. Hopefully, if you're new, you're subscribed. You're going to subscribe. Dude, I cannot. Dude, my hands are so cold. My hands are so cold, and I got soft hands, bro. Got them good moisturized hands. Yo, King, drop the 2. Bro, you're gonna make it. We all love you. #Faze Bastrin. Look. We might not make it today. We really might not. Okay? But we're going to make it in general. We're going to get in Phase. It's fine if I don't get in today. It's fine. Well, I'm not getting in Phase today regardless if I got in top 20 or not. But, you know, obviously if I don't get into top 20, then I'm not getting in Phase anytime soon. Because from what I know, they're announcing the Phase 5 actual winners sometime, like, towards the end of December or January. Ooh, my hand's cold. Ugh. He said, am I trying to join Optic? Yeah, my hair grows fast, bro. Which, this time around, I'm doing something different with my hair where I have a weird washing regimen to make sure, like, because it gets really weird. Dude, what the heck? Dude, what the heck? Bro. I swear, bro, living in the country, man. Bro! Jeez. That's the one thing about living in the country, though. Hey, by the way, use code Bastrin, you already know. Anything G Fuel. Yeah, guys. I'm so hyped to see who's going to get in the top 20, though. And I love the Phase 5, just in general. I love the hype that comes with it. I'm very happy that I got to be a part of the hype this time. And what I'm even more happy of is I got to be a part of it in a time where the chances of actually getting in the top 100 are very low because of how many responses there were. Way back when Phase 5 was, you know, in its infancy, I guess you could say, like Phase 5-1, you know, there wasn't that many people going for it, as you would think. You know, I'm sure a few thousand, maybe 15, 20,000 people, but not 200,000. No, I gotta be honest, guys. I was very hesitant to stream today. Because it is my channel's birthday, right? And imagine if I don't get into Phase Top 20. Then, like, my channel's birthday would be ruined because, you know, something bad happened on my channel's birthday, and it'd be kind of a dumb thing to celebrate. But look, it is what it is. I mean, I'm celebrating my channel's birthday because it brings me up to this point, right? So, that's cool. Jojo, thank you so much for the 5, Bastrin. If you don't make it today, you're going to get in Faze one day. You're correct. You are correct. We're going to get in Faze one day. I guarantee you guys that. I can say this very confidently that I want this more than basically anyone. All right, here we go. I knew he was going to get it. He is so talented. So talented, dude. So talented. Deserves it, 100%. I wouldn't be mad if he got in Faze. Literally. The Brazilian homie. The young... Wow. Wow. The young ones, man. They're coming up. Wow. Okay. Okay. What, how many? Zorgoro? Okay. I'm happy for all these people. Am I so nervous right now? Yes, I am. But it is completely fine. It is. Can it stay? Yeah. Yeah. This. I was watching this morning. Yeah. Yeah. If she don't get in Faze for Phase 5, she's getting in Faze. Regardless. King? Okay. Yep. How many people are we through right now, guys?
9.
Oh wait, that says 8. My bad. I'm tripping. I wasn't paying attention. And now it's 9. Montoya twins, yeah. Yeah. They're unique. They're unique. They are unique. I told him, I said, your son has no idea, and that is beautiful that he has really no idea what's going on right now. And he's just having fun with it. Flea, we all expected that. We only got 7 more spots. It's looking kind of grim, but that's okay. We might be the top. We might be the 20th spot. Fauci, okay. $5,000. Very small. Oh, that's awesome. Neo, yup. I expected that. Hey guys. This is scary. But it's okay. Okay, so people that I did not expect to make it were pros. And I'm not saying they didn't deserve to make it, but just people I didn't really thought of was pros. Let's see. Wow, Zenon, Zorgo, Foudy, but that's about it. Everyone else, yeah.
We're live. Oh my god, man. Hi guys. What's good, everybody?
Wow.
Faze 5 top 20 is officially announced. I was just so nervous. Seabass, I don't know about
Man,
you.
I still gotta breathe a little bit after watching the video of those 20, because like, obviously we pick people that are moving on, but I still hadn't seen the video, and like, not only to see the video, but also to following along with a lot of videos.
Guys, it's whatever, man.
Yeah.
So just to
Thank
see
you, Ryan.
people going through that, like, I'm almost just as excited as they are. I gotta relax a little bit.
Listen.
Oh,
First
man.
and foremost, big congratulations to everyone that is in the top 20. Obviously, you guys are insane, and you guys absolutely murdered the challenge and deserve to be your spot. And it's so hard for us because the other 80, every single one of you did such a good job as well. Even before the top 100, there's just way too many people that crushed it. It was so hard for us to pick these top 20 spots, but we tried our best to what we thought, for the challenge and for the people that really did extremely well in the challenge. We tried to just make it as fair as possible, and this is the 20 we came up with. So congratulations to everyone that made it. And to the other 80, again, you guys literally, like, there's so many people that me and Seabass didn't know before this challenge, and like, we loved all the content we watched. We watched so many videos, man.
Oh, and they all did
everyone,
such a fantastic job too. Like, I think it took us just as long to go from 200,000+ to 100 as it did to go from 100 to 20, because everybody just did such a great job that it was really hard to. But obviously, everyone who has moved
for the top, obviously, in a little bit, we're gonna actually bring in a lot of the top 20. Everyone in the top 20, hopefully. We're going to be interviewing them, talking to them, bringing them on stream so you guys can see your favorites. And for the top 80 that didn't make it, though, we want to actually go through, mention every one of you guys, because genuinely, we loved everyone's responses. And like I said, there's so many people that just crushed it. So, Seabass, I don't know if you have the list open, but obviously, I'm gonna start from the top. We're going to start with 12th hour. It's in alphabetical order. 12th hour, you made literally some of the dopest Fortnite montages I've ever seen.
Yeah, like, he didn't make it.
I know
he
you're not just
killed it.
I know that's kind of your main thing. You crushed it. I just want to this is why we just want to talk to everyone that didn't make it, because you guys shouldn't feel bad about yourselves at all. You guys
you can't feel bad about yourself because it's who they want. It doesn't mean you suck.
Character introduction, I was like, man, he crushed it.
But I want to go through these guys because they're in the top 0.05%.
I want to see if Apex will say something about me, because he knows how much
have achieved so much already. So
I want this.
Hour, you crushed
and
it.
I'm not worried,
Acting like
guys.
Tommy, are you joking me?
Drove to Sacramento.
This guy drove across the country. This guy is like our grandpa who just destroyed the challenge. And I know that you don't mind me saying that. Acting like Tommy is the oldest person in the challenge, and he was the most energetic too. And we loved your content. Aloha Mai. Literally some of my favorite videos I've watched in a long time. Aloha Mai, your just vibe is something that me and Seabass just literally felt.
And the day in the life with how you had the family involved, it was fantastic.
Guys, thank you guys so much for coming in here, though. Like, with me not making top 20,
everything about your vibe and what you do and what you stand for. So good luck.
It's fine.
Video making.
Okay.
You're crushing it. Alvaro Romero, Seabass, I know you're a big fan of his content as well. Obviously, pretty big.
Man,
see, like, these guys are fans of, like...
He's got something about him that just makes you want to keep watching. It's hard to describe, but some people just have that, and he's got it, man. He does such a good job.
100%, he crushed it. Avery, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Sorry,
pretty sure it's Avori, but I could.
Avori, okay. Obviously, too. Like everyone else, you had amazing content. You switched it up a little bit too, which was interesting to see. You had a lot of different things that you did. Which is
see, like, it sucks because, like, there's so many people that deserved a spot, and and I'm telling you, like, when you look at the challenge, in hindsight, like, years from now, you're gonna sit there and think, like, I don't know why that person was in the top 20. Okay, but then you sit there and you also think
catcher.
I don't know why that person,
Warzone Seabass. And then Bams, another beast.
you know,
obviously at God.
didn't get in the top 100.
You're the man. You did a really good job.
How did Flea make
Also,
it?
Again, guys, it's so tough.
What do you mean?
You guys all crushed it. Bastrin, my guy. I've known this guy for years. I was so excited to see you crush it, Bastrin. And you deserve your top 100 spot. I hope that you love, you've loved the experience, and I'm sure we'll see you back next year.
Man, from having met Bastrin at events like 5-6 years ago when he was repping back then so hard, and still to see him crushing it.
My guy, I was so hyped to see him. Biddies.
That's fine with me.
Another guy that I've seen around
And
for a while.
if I can help it,
Stepped outside the box as well.
I'm gonna get in Phase before the next Phase 5.
He's going up.
Yeah, Blink. I mean, I love you, Blink. So it was awesome to see you, Blink. Blink, I know you were stressing too. This is what I love. He was stressing big time about not getting his challenge done on time, but he
Bro.
got it out. He made the top 100. He made some insane reactions. I love the video game you made for the top
Hey Ryan, thank you so much for the 10 Phase Bastrin for live. I was guarding since day one.
My guy, you had some dope, unique energy to you as well.
Thank you so much, bro.
It was the first time I came across your
Yo, like,
YouTube, and I enjoyed
guys.
watching you. And it was cool to see you go.
I tried.
Appreciate you.
I tried,
And
and
the twins.
if I gotta do Phase 5 next year, then I'll do it.
Again, you're not the only set of twins. We actually had a set of twins that made it, but you guys did some. You guys reminded me. I don't know,
like,
some vibe about you guys. I just. Felt
I already, I gotta be honest, guys. Like, I came to terms with this morning.
100%.
Obviously, the twin thing is unique, but the way that they
Like, I came to terms with this morning. I was, I went through both. I went, like, what am I going to do if I get in the top 20? What do I do if I don't get in the top 20? Okay? And I sat there and I thought about it, and I kind of came to terms, like, I just realized, I don't know why it's not. Like, I came to terms with both of them.
100. Yeah, very talented artist too. Might need to hire you for some stuff, Carter or Charlie, because
I'm getting in Phase one day.
I feel like anything you touch,
Dude.
So you crushed it. Closer. I was very excited, Closer, for you, and even your reaction when you made the top 100 made me feel really good as well. You are like an up-and-coming streamer, as I see it, and I think you have an awesome vibe to you as well, and community that you're building, and I think you crushed it. You should be very proud of yourself. Cody, obviously, another nasty sniper. Seabass, there's too many of them in this challenge. I think I can beat Cody. No, I'm kidding. Cody would destroy me. Actually, Cody did destroy me a couple months back in like 5v5.
Guys,
Cody,
I'm like...
it. Good job with the challenge, bro, and I know...
I'm not shocked.
Keep growing. His channel
honestly,
is
I've...
now, by the way, so good job.
I was really surprised that I got in the top 100 to
Run out of
begin
breath
with.
here. Depth V, Seabass. Take it. Let him know. Let him know what your favorite thing...
And like everybody in challenge did such a great job, so it's like it's hard to keep making sure that they know that we made it. But we didn't show that. Like what Debbie was doing, especially with the collab.
I'm tweeting something out right now, guys.
Watch 100 different kinds happening. Isn't it?
Yeah. Seabass, your mic. You gotta get closer to your mic, my guy.
Oh, sorry. Can you guys? Sorry, I like knocked it over a minute.
No.
Can you give me a second? I don't know.
You're good. Depth V.
Am I good?
Yes, Depth V was another.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
I'm just
Dilly,
trying to process,
I
like...
really enjoyed your...
Guys, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not like that. I don't...
Your videos.
Like, there's 80 other people right now that are probably sad. Probably way more sadder than me.
In the collab portion, there was a lot of people we set up just because we felt like they would work well together, and I hope they keep working.
I like Dilly's
Really
facts. You're right. I hope people made good friends, throughout the collab portion.
That was
But
one
Dilly,
of the best things about the challenge was seeing the people make friends with each other. Right now, it's kind of making that point with Debbie as well. Like he'd make
Dude, like, you know what scares me though? It's like,
they still do.
Apex said, like,
definitely.
maybe they'll see me in the Phase top 100
Again, we're just so...
or the Phase 5 next year, and like, what scares me is like, what if
you
there...
showed in your videos that you're working like that, you've been working the same job
What if
for a
there
while.
isn't a next year? What if...
You on your break, you on your car, you on your YouTube
What
videos,
if they...
grind.
What if they don't do it next year?
I know it's gonna pay off for you, so keep grinding, my guy. Disembodied.
What if they don't do it next year? Then what? Am I just going to not ever get in?
You made some...
And obviously, I'm very confident that I will get in one day. But like, bro, like 10 years, and then like you add, say, another year, and then another year, and then it's like I kind of
Dizzy.
I'm in 15 years into trying to join Faze, and then there's people that sometimes just join and just leave like it's whatever, and then I'm here like trying my hardest. Yo, Corner, thank you so much for the 5-year Beats Bastrin top 106. Yeah, it's top 106. Like, I'm happy about that.
He was one of my favorite picks too, of people that were just Call of Duty straight beasts and good responses and speaks another language. So I'm sorry I can't really communicate with you probably too well, but I think you did a great job. If he sees this, and his content was very, even though I didn't understand what he was saying, I was very like just entertained, and I was watching. D-Wolf was one of the ones that me and Seabass also really excited about for the top 100. D-Wolf, we loved your, I don't know, everything about your content.
Yeah, he's just got a wholesome vibe. Like, it's very similar to kind of the vibes that I felt back in the day. You know, he's got a very, like, grinder mentality that I think a lot of the people who carried on from those days.
Guys, I'm not gonna cry. I don't. You know when like if you were to cry, you'd have the tear feeling in your eye, but you wouldn't cry. I don't even have that. Like I'm just sitting there thinking like how I should tweet this tweet. Like I'm just trying to process it, guys, as much as you probably are.
Yeah, EJ.
Honestly,
he's very genuine, which is awesome. You did a good job of it. You had some entertainment.
NRG Bastrin, dude.
Good job. Elite shot.
Faze, like
I don't want to be repetitive, but another beast, you know.
Cry, just do it. No, I don't need to cry. Yeah. What are you guys doing? You're funny.
Consistency, that longevity, that's not easy, man.
It's not, and he's doing a great job. And I feel like it's about, to pop more than ever right now. So it's good to see Elite Shot. Good luck, because I know you're about to even explode even more right now. Ernsto, one of the first people that got tweeted a clip. And it's Ernesto. I think it's Ernesto, right?
I think his name is Ernesto, but he goes by Ernesto.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like one of the first people on our radar from the very beginning of the challenge.
Yeah.
Just finds a way to make sure you're paying attention.
Very good, very good. Entertaining skits and stuff for your responses. Okay, I'm gonna say this wrong, and I'm sorry, but Falro?
Yeah, no, I think you got it right, man.
We loved your vibe.
I'm happy that they're just literally talking to each person, though.
I found you very entertaining, and I know you're like one of the smaller creators in the challenge, but I know, again, another guy that's gonna pop off 1,000,000%.
Yeah, man, some of the
you gotta just keep grinding. 100%. And another one's
so good at so many different things.
Another one's another one's Galix, who Galix. I'm sorry, dude, I'm butchering it, but he's again. Thanks, Seabass. I need you here, Seabass. Him and Aloha worked, and I keep saying this, so I'm being very repetitive, but the vibes that Aloha had were kind of very similar to Galix. Yeah, and I loved their collab. It was sick, bro. That was one of my favorite collabs you got. That what happened in the challenge. You guys were awesome. Gray FPS, Valorant Beast, right? I know. Listen, you got it in your blood. You guys just do it differently over there, Gray. And I saw. I don't know. Valorant is still in the beginning stages, and I'm sure as it continues to pop off, Gray, we'll see you rising with the game. Great job, though. You made amazing responses. Humble Freeloaders, another Seabass, someone who kind of just made very interesting, not even, I don't know, music. He did some beatboxing, so I don't know.
He showcased his talents in his own way, and I think that's such an awesome
Guys,
representation. And
Faze top 20. Only 20 people could join.
Right now is because at the beginning of the challenge, we said we wanted to see what you can do that's different. Right?
I just realized Potter didn't make Faze top 20.
It really caught our eye, and that's something that I think he really well as well. Is just show us what you're good at.
100%.
Dude,
a couple of more smaller creators that I think crushed it. Logical, Jakes, John, you guys.
Dude, Potter.
Make sure we get all the names in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Illogical was also one of the first guys we came across in the challenge. Just a nasty, like another guy that has this kind of similar old school vibes, right? Jackson felt kind of similar to obviously Alvaro. They collabed together, and bro, that's another team that like guys keep working together.
Guys,
like,
I'm not.
Did work
you
well
have
for
good
them,
collab energy with somebody, keep that up, man. Anybody
100%.
who's found some level of success will tell you that. Like if you find a good energy with
I'm not mad, guys. I'm telling you that now.
Obviously, Jake's did such a good.
I'm not mad because guess what?
As well.
We still got a birthday to celebrate.
John's vibe.
My
was- I
channel's
love
8th
the vlog,
birthday.
And just your style is lit, my guy. I'm excited to see. So I'm gonna like follow a lot of these guys, Seabass, just as like
Oh,
from a
absolutely.
fan perspective.
Yeah, we're keeping tabs.
Watching their challenge, yeah, it's sick. Then we got Kai Robinson, who another very high energy, unique energy. There's
high
I
is.
say that yeah, maybe the highest, top 3 energy probably, Kai. You had, your TikToks were enjoyable that you did early on, your day in the life.
Dude,
was
there's
funny,
so many
your
people that
podcast.
should have got in the top
And,
20 that
so
didn't
Kelly
though.
Snipes,
Like, just besides
another
me.
beast at sniping. She would also destroy
Killer.
me.
Killer.
I don't want to run into her in the lobby. She did even her day in life. I really liked her day in life, also, and I think it's cool that her little brother is like a big Faze fan too. So I thought it was. He's probably like, oh my god, my sister's in the top 100. Like he probably would have never thought. You know what I'm saying? So I love it. I love to see you crushing it. Cryptics, the homie. I've met this guy like 5 times.
Another familiar face, right? Love it.
One of the literal nicest people I've ever met. He goes to every face pop up, and it was so cool to see him crush the challenge again, the top 100. It was dope. Katanas, again, another just sniper.
People that are going places, like so many people in this challenge, like had something that's like, this is.
Bastrin might fall off. No, this is when the grind keeps continuing.
Katanas,
You guys gotta realize you don't need a
I
team
like them as
to
a couple,
grow.
to be honest, because they both kind of similar in what they do, and
I gotta make this
I
a
just
point
love
real
that they,
quick. Hold up.
There's not that.
I gotta make this point real quick. You do not need a team to grow. Okay? Faze, don't get me wrong. Nothing but beneficial if you were to join Faze, right? Nothing but beneficial. But you do not need a team to grow. You do not. I never was in a popular team ever. And I have almost 600,000 of you guys subscribe to me. Thank you to, thank you to you, okay? But you don't need a team to grow, okay? Joining Faze is just kind of like a goal. Something you want to be a part of and something you want to help. It's not like, oh, I don't get in Faze, I suck. Oh, I can't get in Faze, I suck. Oh, I don't join Faze, I'm never going to grow. I'm not going to... You guys got to realize there's a lot of people in Faze right now that could be doing a lot more than some of the people that aren't in Faze. There are a lot of people right now that aren't in Faze that are blowing some of the Faze members out the water. You don't need a team to grow. Me joining Faze is something I want to be a part of because it's a family atmosphere. You guys got to realize that. It's not about the fact that I suck at content creating or I don't, or whatever. It's not about anything like that.
Vibe of your channel I actually really liked, and I know you're already pretty well established, so it was awesome to see you take part in the challenge. I like the even the vlog when you're at school and the kids were hyped to see you at school and stuff. All that stuff's really cool. You crushed it. You're too good at Fortnite. A lot of you
I
are.
love
You guys
the way he worked in the collab too, just kind of out of his comfort zone, working with someone he probably wouldn't have. But he's still able to do such a great job in that lane. Like
100%.
Really great.
And you are the reason I stopped playing Fortnite. People like you, Maxi, the Maxi Dome. I've been a friend of Maxi for years. It was really cool.
See,
Maxi's been around the community for like 8-10 years probably. So he went on Valorant, and again, like Gray FPS, he was one of the top Valorant players, and ended up making it. So thank you, Maxi. Metaphor. I've had a couple.
Apex is friends with some of these people.
You got me a couple times.
And he had to say no to them. That has to be the hardest thing ever.
I kind of didn't want to put him in the top 100. No, I'm kidding. He deserved a top 100 spot. Keep grinding their stream Metaphor, and Warzone. We should run some games sometime. You had a great response, though. I liked how you kind of just stuck to Warzone too.
Faze only cares about clout, not necessarily because there's a couple of people in the top 20 that have basically no following.
Mr. Woo Woo. We're almost at the bottom of the list, guy. Oh no, we're not. There's a good amount left, but
we'll get to everybody.
We're gonna get to everyone, and then we got the guys loading up in the room. We got about 14 of the 20 waiting to be brought on stream, so we're getting there. Mr. Woo Woo, This is another guy that I'm pretty familiar with, Seabass. I don't think you even know,
really?
but I know him. I know of this guy before the challenge. So it was really cool to see him, crush it. Mabruk, my
Must
guy.
be a
in the
great
top
feeling
100.
to
He did a
control
great job.
careers.
And
They're not controlling
listen,
anything,
TikTokers
man.
are
They're
making
really
waves.
not.
That's all I'm saying.
Like they can
Noises,
always help a
I
career,
hope you speak English,
obviously,
Noises.
but they're
You
not.
are amazing, an amazing
They're
person.
not controlling a career.
We
They're
really love to see
just
you do your
giving someone a
challenges and to
boost,
see you
really.
just,
You know what I mean?
excited and your whole community supporting you. Your channel is already very massive, so continue to grow. I'm sure we'll see you next year, Noises. I'm excited too. NorCal
Faze is doing it right.
guy,
There's a reason why they're doing
good
this.
friends
There's
with
a
my guy,
reason why they're
Faze.
the biggest
it was nice to
gaming
see you collab on him here and
organization
there.
ever.
Obviously,
Okay.
though, you made it.
Yeah, one of the more positive people in the channel.
yeah,
for
he's-
sure. Like
you
even
could
going
tell.
back to his original response, like the original submission in the open round, talked a lot about how important inspiring other people is to him, and how that's a big
100%.
driver for him doing what he's doing. Like, great dude, great dude.
You could tell he's just one of the nicest people on the
100%.
planet. So, NorCal Kai, we appreciate you. And again, you're another guy that I know we'll see again one day for sure. Paulo, another guy that speaks a different language, who plays Warzone and just destroys. And his content reminds me of Kitty a little bit. I don't know, like Face Kitty. I like that content. I think it's interesting. That I love the sniping and search, and
Bro,
it makes me want to play.
Virus
Snipe too.
is
Paulo
over.
did a great job overall with everything.
Flea. I could probably
Except that
predict
episode
it. If
2,
you
him
guys
and
want me
Doubles
to
was
be
the guy I told you
real,
about earlier that I don't know if they even understand what I'm saying, but I love you both and you guys crushed it.
if you guys want me to be real,
Party
like I could
was one,
probably.
again, that I saw on TikTok first.
Hold on, I gotta.
That made it. Party does like embroidery. He
So-
makes custom rugs and stuff. Really cool. Actually hit him up.
I
about
could probably
potentially
make my
buying one for me.
predictions now.
Yeah, you should.
You guys
man.
want to make my
Yeah, but I'm
predictions
gonna hit
now?
him up.
Who's gonna make
Yeah,
it?
he is. He makes really cool stuff. And then
Yeah,
him
also
and
so
Sater.
good at like finding a way to make sure that the whole
Make
creative
a team,
process
there's no
is documented in
way.
the content he's doing, even though it's really short content. Which isn't
I'm about to.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
about to.
interesting, right? Because you
And
might
they're
think
live
that,
for, like,
some people have the skill
almost
to
an
do stuff
hour
like that, but it might be hard to
Before
make
they
it
even
interesting.
started
Great
doing
job.
that.
Plu, oh my god.
Okay. Dude, I don't know if it'd be a good idea.
5 top 100 too. It was funny. That was cool. I enjoyed your content, and I'm excited to see what you do. Potter, I know we can. talk
Flea's
about
probably
it.
gonna make it.
Yes, Potter.
crushing it. Are you kidding
My
me? The
guy
shots
is
this guy's
keeping
hitting
trick.
right now?
My guy's keeping trick shotting alive by himself, basically out here.
It's
You know what I'm saying? Potter, keep crushing it.
Like,
By
it's
the way,
one
there's
thing-
something
it's
about
one
you
thing to
that
do the content he's doing, but then to keep it pushing into the new COD as well and keep that
Yeah.
going, that's hard.
Yeah,
Props to you.
and he's a very positive guy as well, which is really
Yeah.
like, it's always nice to see people that are just nice, happy, very good, positive people. Potter, you hit some insane trick shots, and I love that you're keeping that community strong. They're proud of you,
speaking of-
like we are.
Yeah, 100%. But speaking on positivity, to move to the next guy, bro, Rasta La Vista, this was one of my favorite people from the jump. You remember this? I think
Yeah.
out of all of our original submissions, Rasta might have been the longest one. Took the time to actually sit down and answer the questions. It was like 20 minutes, and I felt like I walked away a better person after having
Yeah.
listened to it. Like, that's such a
Nah,
good dude. Love that guy.
One of the most unique people in the
Did
challenge.
Mitch make
And I know
it?
I've said that a million
Nope.
times, but like I'm telling you, top
He
2
did
most
not.
unique people in the challenge and what you
Yeah.
did.
And I thought you
the
would have
angle
been
you
one of the
came from,
ones to
and
make
was
it.
just- again,
I gotta be honest,
like
there was
you
a
guys
few
said, I
people
felt
in the top
different when
20
I
I
was just
genuinely
doing it.
didn't think would
It's a
make it,
different
not
vibe, so
because
good
they're
job.
bad.
We're
It was just
pushing
one of
the best
those,
for you,
like,
crushing it. Good job.
There's
Good job.
other people that
Raz,
probably should have got in
another,
the top 20.
very entertaining
But like I
creator.
said, it's
enjoyed your
all,
Mego
about
videos.
their
I feel like you got a
preference.
future in whatever you want to do content-wise because you got a nice personality. So whatever you want to do, stick to it and crush it because I could see your channel absolutely exploding one of these days. I enjoyed you and Scope, your guys' collab. Didn't know you guys, unless I'm wrong, they met up in person, I'm pretty sure. So you guys must live pretty close to each other. I don't know if you guys know each other in real life, but you crushed it. So good job. Red Vines, another guy that's homies with Mew, right? It was cool to see Mew and Dirty and Biddy's responses and like a couple Faze members
absolutely.
making their way in,
Absolutely.
but you
Gotta be
you
doing
know,
something right.
yeah, 100%. But Red Vines, I know you ate a lot of spicy wings. I can't even do that for YouTube video myself. But
Yeah, guys, I
you did a
didn't
really
make
good
it,
job on the
man.
challenge
Yeah,
overall.
it's kind of totally jumped out of his own box.
When will I get a girlfriend?
100%.
I don't know,
Red
go find one
Dyer,
for me.
Another
Like,
extremely
go
positive
find me a girlfriend and then
I just loved it. I
but I
loved
don't know.
seeing his short film he did, his day in the life.
Like I can't tell you that. Like
yeah.
I
And
could
know he's homies
find
with,
my girlfriend in
Myers
80
Leonard, so
years
it's
from
cool to
now. I
see
don't know.
how happy Myers was too. Like, you know, a good kid when you see it. Seabass, Rhett is a great kid. I could see him with a huge future as a streamer. Obviously, YouTuber too, but like as a streamer, I feel like, yeah,
You know,
100%. Rich homie Quinn Seabass. This guy is first
that
off.
guy got so many people to tweet us.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Quinn, you had a very strong supporter base, and it's well deserved.
yo, Pink drop for
not at all.
they
but
let a
he's
4-year-old in
literally sitting
Faze.
here, making
He's
top
just
tier
paying all your
responses.
content.
In the meantime, he's playing cash cups.
In the meantime, like actually.
Yeah.
Look, like the only thing I can say about like the really
but I
really
really
young
like,
kids
I don't
that
know,
got
even
in
when
the top
when he was
20.
one of the 5
Look,
fans,
we can all be
right away,
real
he's
real
like,
quick
I
and
love
know
my
that
mom.
they're
He's
not
just
doing
another
the editing.
good kid.
They're
By
not
the way,
doing
if I have
any
a
of
side
that.
teeth and you didn't tell me, Seabass,
Okay.
it's 'cause I tried that side
But
teeth.
what Faze is thinking about is the future.
I hope I don't.
Okay.
Rockstar,
You look
are
good,
you
man.
trolling me, Seabass? Rockstar? FaZe Rockstar, a former winner of the Phase 5 challenge. He's not in FaZe anymore. He's a legend of FaZe, though. He tried out for the top 100.
People ever.
100%. You know, I used to go to events with him in 2012, 2013. Literally watch FaZe compete in Anaheim. Like, he kind of stepped off the grid for a little. He's a personal trainer now, which is, dude, honestly, Rockstar.
Yeah, a former
I
Faze
hope you're
member
watching
did
this,
not make
'cause I
the
wanna tell you
top
that I love
20.
you, genuinely,
Yep.
as a person. And your videos genuinely inspired me to just like want to get more done in my day. This guy's waking up at 6 in the morning, going to do personal training, goes home, mows his lawn, streams for 6 hours,
Bro,
makes
he's
a
working.
video,
He's working with
cooks-
gamers on scholarships
cooks dinner.
now. Like,
Really, I didn't even
he's-
know that.
Oh yeah, he's just absolutely crushing. Dude's been sniping since like 2007, and
This
it's
guy's
still
just
the best.
one of the best humans too.
How?
Rockstar, I actually love you, and I hope we see you soon for sure. Sater, another extremely talented artist. You
So
held it down
talented. Oh my
for your
goodness.
community, Sater. Like,
You
there's only a
mad
couple
still?
people
I'm
that
not
made it
mad.
that were straight, like,
Too
artists,
funny,
you know,
bro.
like,
Guys, I'm not mad.
whatever.
Like, if
Sater
you
was
think I'm
one of
mad,
them.
I'm not.
Him and Party's
Just blew us
collab.
away. Honestly.
Him and Party's
Yeah.
collab was dope.
I-
I even hit him up about doing something for me too that he did really fast. He's really.
I didn't think
Yeah.
I was gonna get in the top 100, to be honest, guys.
Didn't make it to the top 20, or people who don't win. We still end up wanting to find a way to win.
100%.
There are just so many talented people.
Sally is a
in this
dog.
challenge.
The most interesting name in the challenge is some of the most. I like your humor. I don't know. You got that like.
And like I said, guys, they did the video, and the video's
You
been
got, like,
done,
that humor,
so
you know what I'm talking about?
my fate was already
I
written,
liked it. I
you know,
think
before
Sally is-
I even
your dog's
started the
name's
stream
Sally, so
today.
What's your name? I don't know, but I'm gonna call you Sally as the dog because that's what you have your name as. You crushed it. It was very entertaining content, and I hope your TikTok keeps exploding. I like to see you on my For You page. If you are watching this, please put me in your next TikTok so I can make it on your For You page. I'd love to see myself there. Sean, the king of plutonium, the guy that's been holding.
I feel bad for
Shark community as
noises.
well. It was cool
Yeah,
to
like
see.
Sean is like when I saw
Huh.
his, I think it was
He
his
said-
where he did the 1-minute montage. Like I actually
which
felt
is
like I was watching a
translated-
Cat video from back in the day,
A
and I know
Manny
that's
Cat,
like
oh,
the
man.
highest praise you can give.
Yeah,
like, it
man,
was
Cat.
so
It's
well
translated, but
That's
he
lit.
said,
Sean, it's awesome
I
to
don't
see people
understand their
that are trying to
criteria
be
very
everyone,
well,
like,
but
looks
that's
up to Sean in
okay.
that community big time, and they should because he's a beast. Sparrows,
no handicap players in
another
Faze.
homie of a lot of Faze members, another guy that just crushed it. You did
Um,
cooking with Sparrows. I don't know
I
about that grilled
guess
cheese, though.
I'll try to be the
I
first
microwaved this
one.
grilled cheese. I didn't try it though. So
I
can't
guess
really hate, but
I don't really
I
like
don't
the
know about
titles
that,
of
Sparrows.
stuff like that,
And,
but
I enjoyed
I
watching
mean,
your
yeah,
content,
I
enjoyed
guess
playing
I
Warzone with you
could
here and there and
technically
watching your
be.
stream, so this guy's
Yo,
really been popping
Littles,
off
thank you
all
so much
year.
for
I
the
know
2.
that
Hey,
year's
you.
gonna
Hi.
continue. Stallion, listen, my guy. This guy deserves some claps, Seabass. Stallion absolutely,
Yeah.
like,
Faze Ewok.
one of the 5, right? Unless I'm
Yeah,
that-
she
like, one of the
is,
5 that made it.
but she's more than able in a lot of
Anywhere I look, I
ways.
see Faze Stallion.
I
So
think it was,
You know what I
like, when we
mean?
announced that we were gonna
Like,
do
I have a
towards
lot
the end time,
of
I think he was the first name I saw,
different
and
things
then
I
the
have to do
second
on my
name, and then the third.
day-to-day and all that,
Like,
so.
they went crazy and
Hey,
100%.
What?
Crushed
Panthers
it.
are beating
Stallion,
Vikings.
you got such a strong community.
Huh?
Keep grinding.
Panthers
and
are
it's just
beating
gonna keep growing.
Vikings.
Like, it's
also
Yep.
obviously.
post your videos.
Yeah, no, extremely talented, very interesting, like, streamer. I very entertaining streamer. Stanman34. I like the number 34. Everybody out there that used to watch me, Banana Fun 34. Come on, guys. Stanman, another guy that like started on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken, and he did it.
We're gonna get in Faze.
He did, yeah. He transitioned.
We're gonna
into
get in
being a
Faze,
day in the
guys.
life. I don't know. Stan, your story actually was very touching to me.
Thanks for the
And
score
honestly,
update.
bro, I just wish you the best in your
Yeah, my little
family.
brother
You're a
funny,
great dude,
bro.
and
Just
for real, you did an
I
amazing
think
job
he's
at the
talking to
challenge.
my grandma or
Congrats.
grandpa or
And I
something.
will hopefully we'll be seeing you soon, brother. I hope the best for you and your family. Stratus, Seabass, I need to catch a breather. I need water, Seabass. Can you yeah.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Stratus is another dude who like.
I wonder what they have to
one of the
say
more
about
entertaining people I
noises.
think
Unless
recently.
I
Honestly, like,
missed it.
one of the guys I need to make sure I keep up on. Because
100%.
again, some people like just showed something that's like, it may not all be there for yet. They're kind of still coming in their own as a creator, but like there's moments where it's like this guy's so.
Yeah, Stratus made some interesting skits with his mom too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that with his family. Stratus, you have it in you, bro. I know this guy has it in him.
Would
to
it be
a
better if you
massive
put your
creator, for
box
sure.
in the middle?
You have it. You seem like you're kind of in the beginning stages of like really pursuing this. So to make it to the top 100 already is such a big accomplishment. You're crushing it, Stratus. I'm excited to see what you do. Seabass is right. We're gonna be definitely following along. Super Evan, another guy that's just insane at Warzone, winning tournaments. The next day he's making responses. We saw you know, I saw a basketball video from him. I see him on Warzone crushing it every day. He had a nice day in the life.
It's like jet
Yes.
skiing in his day in the life.
Yeah, no, you did a great job.
Alright, guys,
Evan.
I'm gonna.
Again, like it's a name that I know before the top 100. You know, I see him every war. He's always streaming with the big Warzone players and in the tournament. So we appreciate your like excitement to compete, Evan. And I know we'll be seeing you, bro. You're not going anywhere, so we'll see you soon. Swaz though, I need to give a big shout out to Swaz Seabass. Listen, I made a video with him once. This is back before I really knew him. But Swaz, I loved your energy and your content and like the editing, everything you put into your content. Swaz, genuinely, like, I hope you're extremely happy with yourself and what you've got from this challenge. You made a lot of people proud in your community too. You made the whole Chronic community proud. I know that for a fact. And I loved watching your stuff. And Swaz, we'll be back soon. I gotta.
Yo,
We gotta make another
but
video.
dude, thank you so much for the 3, man.
Appreciate your
Thank
content
you.
and you crushed it, my guy. Tariq M, another homie, Seabass. I know him. He's one of my, a good friend. He is kind of, to me, like a perfect example of what this challenge was and what we wanted.
Oh, I fully agree. I fully agree.
Tariq
Just did
literally
it completely his own way.
His own way, and he's probably in one of the smallest creators in the challenge, and that's not a bad thing at all. That's actually
The great
like,
thing.
an amazing thing.
Yo, Nolan, thank you so much
was-
for
he made
the
such
$2.
amazing
You deserve the
content,
grind.
and
You do.
he has such a small audience.
You deserve
but,
the
like, he
grind.
got so
You
much
do.
support from, you
It's
know what I'm saying?
something
Like a lot of people have like a couple thousand YouTube subscribers.
I'm kind of
built up,
confused.
whatever. His
You
Instagram is
deserved
pretty,
the
he got,
grind.
like, maybe like
You
10,000, a
do.
little over 10,000 on Instagram, but he had insane responses,
You
very
deserve
creative,
the
high
grind.
production. I mean, he's already a very successful person, but I know he's trying to
You
pursue
do.
content creation. So sorry,
If
you
you
already
can
know
put in the
how
chat
I feel
like
about it, but you're gonna crush
it
But
again,
good job.
like in a
You
different
really should be
wording,
extremely happy, my guy.
because I genuinely don't
Timid.
know
I'm gonna say it wrong. Go ahead, Seabass.
No,
what
good.
you're saying.
Yeah, you got it.
To be honest,
Bro, one of the best trick shotters in the
thank you
challenge.
so much,
Long
though,
time.
Nolan. Thank
This
you.
dude,
Yeah.
The stuff he's hitting on Fortnite reminds me of like
You're mad that you did not make it. I see it.
on high
Yeah.
res back in the day.
Obviously, I'm
There's not a lot of
disappointed, but
stuff
I'm
to
not
say
mad.
So,
You know what I mean? Like,
one of
it's
the
one of
guys that,
those, like,
makes me
you
never wanna
know,
try to trick shot again. 'Cause
dang.
That would be the anything
But
I
that's
hit would be,
fine.
like the most disgusting leftover for them ever. So
yeah, I don't need Faze
yourself a little more.
to keep doing what I'm doing, guys.
The dramatic
I want
pause,
to be in Faze.
I loved your energy, dramatic pause.
You know, I
Tyler
don't
is
need
a
Faze
voice.
because
I don't know how. I don't know what
once
the
you
label is, but,
say
like, how to
I need,
name. I'm gonna say
I mean,
this wrong.
just
He's
give him
a,
credit.
he's
He's
a
a
voice
Give him
actor,
credit,
right?
you know?
Voice
like,
actor.
once you say I
Made
need
amazing
something,
content. I was so
then
excited
now
to see how
you're
happy
not
you
now
were.
like
I even saw like your
whatever you're
family
needing kind of has
reaction
like
to it,
like
which was cool.
power over you
And
almost.
you
It's
crushed it.
kind
You
of
should be
weird.
Very happy. Your community is very supportive too, and good job. Really proud, my guy, of what you've done. Tome, Seabass, how do you say it? Tome? It's Tome or Tome? Tome? Tome made some of the highest production videos as well.
Oh, without
Enjoyed
question.
it. Your
Blew-
English
honestly
is insane,
blew
by
us
the way.
away. Blew
Your
us
English
away at
is
the
your
beginning.
English is insane, by the way. This guy is like he has a straight like Latin American audience. Then he drops English out of nowhere. It's better than my. You probably lived it. You must have lived in America, I know. But I'm just saying, I didn't expect it at first. So you got the whole Latin America behind you, but then all of a sudden, just must have lived in a mirror. Or if you didn't, then wow, that's all I'm saying. But you had amazing content. And, you know, I'm excited to see. We love that community that you guys have over there, and we're definitely going to be, you know, watching very closely. So
absolutely, such a talented, like the way he was using his video to do his responses.
Well,
it really stood out.
you know,
it was honestly phenomenal.
yeah, we'd love to see some more videos from you, Tony, for real. I appreciate you taking part of the challenge.
you know, by the way,
Tico, the fish himself, one of the biggest people in the challenge, one of the top contenders for sure. Tico makes very good content on a daily basis, so I was excited, and I talked to you, Tico, a little bit. I know you know I was excited to watch him in the challenge. He did a great job, you know, incorporating his
like no matter what happens, that dude's going places without question.
100%.
see, like Tico,
I know
the guy with 5 million did not make top 20. Yet he has more subs than I think Faze does, literally. So
Tempers, listen, my Twitter header was made by this.
it's one of those like
insane.
it doesn't matter.
Insane art 24/7. You know, we all appreciate you, Timper, and every Faze member. I know you give us amazing art to use all the time. We appreciate you. You're extremely talented. I hope you're very proud of what you accomplish as well. He does that nice, you know, he has a nice style to him too. And it's not the only thing he does, but the pix art that he does, I love it. But Timpers, congrats on making the top 100 and crushing it, and best of luck, my guy. T-Mal, Seabass. Sorry, I had to breathe once again.
You're good.
T-Mal is another person that, you know, I didn't know before the challenge.
Yeah.
Right? But he came,
kind of came up
started on TikTok. Yeah. First, you know, he had a 48-hour submission on TikTok, and he went on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, back and forth. He did a nice little collab also with Mitch, who was another person that I really enjoyed in this challenge. But
there's like a little controversy right now on Twitter. Very small one right now. I don't really have no input on it.
Swaz DM'd me. I didn't see what it said yet, but it said
It's about the Phase 5
too.
too.
Content. Thank you so much, and I'm excited for your future as well. You have a bright future ahead of you, bro. Vert was another younger guy in the challenge, right?
Yeah, absolutely. One that really surprised me too, if I'm not mistaken, came in like almost entirely doing Fortnite stuff at the beginning, and then really crushed some of the other challenges we had, like especially the G Fuel commercial. I thought he did such a good job. Yeah. Like it looked nothing like I was expecting based off his original submission.
Did you watch Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson? Really? I did. He hit him with the like and subscribe.
Again, younger content creator, like you guys are all so ahead of your time. All of you, a lot, like everyone here is so like talented, but the younger guys, like we have Xenon that made it, who's 9, Rogan that made it at 6. A lot of these guys have. I joined Faze when I was 14, which is young, but like I was nowhere near as good at making content as some of you are, including you, Bert. So good job. Wars.
But
listen,
the only thing I have to say about that is they're not making their content.
I don't get it.
Maybe the 9-year-old, but
it was nice to see
like
I just as well. It's another guy that I just
they just don't know how to make content yet.
And I enjoyed
watching
you, and
that's not their fault. They're just too young.
Future Wars. Beast
the thing is, they're getting help right now, and it's not their fault. Like I said,
reminds me of.
It's just
he reminds me of just like Faze members, like a lot of Faze snipers. Yeah. Like he reminds me of like a Jev, and not.
No, I'm just trying to sit there and think like
similar to Jev's, really, but
like have they thought about that though?
Reminds me of Jev and
like I would love for Rowdy to be in Faze. Like that kid, his ceiling is like I'm here.
As part of
this kid is so young, he's gonna be like right here.
Sorry,
right? He's not even in his prime yet. He's just a little kid.
Before we paired the people up, so we
but
could see if there was anyone where like wanted to.
It's insane how like his ceiling is so high, and the fact that he got in the Faze top 20. It's just the thing is like
he's a great dude.
When he's that young, he's not making the content himself yet.
For real, and like
he has to kind of be taught it. He's just good at games right now. And I think that's what FaZe is looking for is like
the content that you do.
The kids that are going to grow into their own. The only thing I am worried about though is even though he's 6, you know, like you're gonna have to make decisions on your own, and when you're that young, you really don't make decisions on your own. You know, like his parents obviously guide him and don't tell him what to do.
Your G Fuel, ad was
It's
really
just
cool, too.
it is
I love
little
that. I
little
love that ad. Like
hard to
people
judge
incorporate, you know, see, that's
if
like
someone that young
CF. Oh my
should
god, I'm gonna say it wrong. But her
be,
ad too, like when people incorporate
you
like
know,
Fortnite or
up
something
there
like
like in a
that. I don't know. You
competition
guys are so
sense.
creative, so it was awesome to see you, dog. Good
You
job.
know what I mean? I'm
Zemi,
just trying to sit there
another
and
one on
think
the top
like
100. I think you might have even been the last one, or am I
like
wrong?
I think
No, maybe
Ra-
not.
I
maybe
I think
second
dude
last,
I think
but
Rowdy
Just-
is
just
the
one.
best
Great dude.
out of the young
100%.
kids
I've
in
seen
my
this phase
opinion.
out for a minute, and
For instance, right?
yeah, Zemi.
Also so talented. Like
He
I didn't
is.
even realize until later on in the challenge that that was the same name I'd
He
seen
won't join.
before,
He's
like,
too young.
actually
Not
competing.
Yeah,
no.
he's a beast
He's
at
gonna
Fortnite,
he's
and
gonna join.
just that everything he does in
If he doesn't get
I
in
love your
Faze, he's
vibe,
gonna join
positivity,
Faze.
and your
He has
Twitch
it really
community
good
is
with
something that I
Faze
wish I
as
had.
well.
You guys
He
make me wanna
lives
stream.
around the
You
area,
guys
so
are
he's
so
he's
awesome.
chilling.
Congrats, Zemi. And then the
And
last two
he's
that
so
actually ended up
young.
dropping out
Like
of the challenge
theoretically,
were,
he could start his like right now.
both.
He could start his Faze grind right now like he
You know, I
is.
wish we got to see
And
what
in
could've done.
10
Unfortunately,
years,
they weren't able to participate, but man, we still
in
wanna make sure
10
they give them
years,
a shine because they
he will
deserve
be
their
able
spot in the top
to
100, and we didn't want to take that away from them because they earned
Kamikaze.
it, and they're great.
he will be able to say, yeah, I've been grinding Faze for 10 years.
In the world.
Now, he's probably going to get in before that, but what I'm saying
want to
is,
do one soon.
he could be like,
place he snipes. I want to take him.
yeah, I've been grinding Faze for 10 years, and he's only 16 at that point.
End of the list. I know that was kind of long, but we wanted to make sure that we mention every person. I wanted to kind of do that too, to show everyone that we genuinely watched everything. You know, like I want you guys to know we genuinely watch your content. We enjoyed you guys' content. I wanted to give feedback where we can too. So thank you
Only
everyone that
your-
stuck around watching that. And now I think Seabass, it's time. We loved everyone's responses, and like I said, there's so many people. 0.05% of people that made it. That just loved everything about your vibe and what you do and what you stand for. So good luck with the streaming and the video making and all that. You're crushing it. Alvaro Romero, Seabass, I know you're a big fan of you switched it up a little bit too, which was interesting to see. You had a lot of different things that you did, which is honestly play you, but you had some. I really like the way you've been around for a minute, crushing it. You're the man. You did a really good job. Also, again, guys, it's so tough to choose a 20. You guys all crushed it. Bastrin, my guy. I've known this guy for years. I was so excited to see you crush it, Bastrin. And you deserve your top 100 spot. I hope that you you've loved the experience, and I'm sure we'll see you back next year.
Man, from having met Bastrin at events like 5-6 years ago when he was repping back then so hard, and still to see him crushing it is
my guy. I was so hyped to see him. Biddies, again, another guy that I've seen around recently. Honestly, there's a lot of people that came in with a lot of support too, and like whatever, but you crushed it, my guy. So congrats.
Yeah, like I almost feel like Flea's fans made sure that the challenge started when it did. Like the challenge starting was honestly part of Flea's fans tweeting us.
Yeah, no,
His
Flea.
community's insane.
Yeah, your community's insane, but I don't know. I don't know what. We don't really have a structure to this, so Flea. We're just, if you want anything to say to your fans, because I know they're all supporting you, let you got.
Yeah. So first, Apex, I'll say this. First, I'd love to hear an introduction because obviously everybody watching has
you're right.
familiarized themselves a little bit, but they might not have seen your stuff yet. Quick intro, and then jump.
So, do you want to go through each person?
Yeah, you go first.
That'd be great.
Yeah. All right. Real quick intro. My name. I might actually say my name. My name is actually Tyler, but I go by Flea on YouTube and all my socials. And I've been doing YouTube for I think about 3 years now, and I just love creating like amazing, awesome content, and I love improving my quality all the time with all my videos, whether it be editing, content videos. I just love creating stuff that just inspires people to make content. And I'm from Perth, Western Australia, and at the moment it's 5 a.m. So I'm actually like really dead right now.
Sorry,
But
Flea.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's all good.
Listen, Flea, I just random comment, but you have like the cleanest like setup and cleanest like branding and vibe. I need a little bit of that, but if you see the wires under my desk, you'd throw up. So we're gonna talk later,
Actually,
but no.
Funny you say that. I just posted a setup to it. I'm not even kidding. Like 15 minutes ago, and like all my cable management, I just did it recently. It's all like so perfect.
No.
I'm real like.
You're
When
just
it
a
comes to
clean-
that stuff,
Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
were to just click this live stream, I think they would think he's interviewing us.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, that's my introduction. On to the next person.
Lit.
Yeah,
Seabass,
please.
check your text real fast from Sean, but Grant, let's hear it. You're next, Grant.
Alright, well, I'm Grant, also known as Grant the Goat. I create content
I don't even know where to put this.
I really like doing creative content, things that kind of go above and beyond, and brainstorming has always been like a strong part of like me going into YouTube. I've always been like, yo, if this video is not planned out, I'm not doing it. Like if I'm not fully brainstorm with it, that's my thing. So, you know, honestly, I just love creating creative content and liking my end product.
Yeah, like
And
you got okay.
like creating
Think about it like
content
this, guys.
and-
There's someone in the top 20 right now that probably won't get in Faze. Well, majority of the top 20 is not going to get in. Only 5 does, right? So you gotta think about it. Like, there's someone in the top 20 right now that'll probably not get in Faze, and then like there's someone that's not in the top 20 that didn't get in the top 20 that is going to join Faze. You just gotta think about. You just gotta think about that. There's a lot of people from the last Phase 5s that got in the top 20 and never got in Faze. Like, ever. There's one guy, which he really didn't deserve it. Especially how his real personality came out. BLS. I remember his name. Fake. He was so fake. Yet he got in the top 20. And technically he did better than 80 other people, right? And then his personality came out once he lost. He really never deserved it. So, you know, I really wish well for every person in the top 20. I really do. Because they deserve it, you know? Never heard of him? Exactly. Because he fell off. He doesn't do content no more. Him not making Faze crushed him. And turned him into a very sad and sour person. And from what it felt like was, because he literally was like Two-Face, friend of me, and then literally made a whole roast video about me, all the way back.
I really just love going in and getting an idea and then being able to record a cinematic and then trying to translate my idea into Premiere and editing and just kind of put it in there and, you know, see what the result is.
Yeah, you at 15 years old, your understanding of how to make content and like what you're doing is so impressive. And
his BLS, yeah, that's him. He made a he literally made a video about me. He was so sour, like ever since he lost.
It's just really cool. You guys are reaching levels that like.
And it was just funny
some of the
how he went like that
in Fortnite and on the videos. Like,
truthfully, didn't really deserve it. Now that his personality came out, you know what I mean?
Neo.
Last one. I'm Neo. I'm a future Fortnite World Cup champion. I want to let that be known right now. No, actually, no. I can't.
Bastrin should be instead of the twins. Actually, I thought they would be in. Those girls killed it. They're unique.
Like that. But I want to let it be known that I am a sniper, just a Warzone sniper. I like to create content, and I mean, hey, bro, I've been going for Faze since like 2012, man. Back in the trick shotting days.
Hell yeah.
Something like this is it's gonna all come full circle, and I really want to, you know, prove to everyone that I'm different.
It's BLS.
I'm obviously very.
It was a very prime example of someone that
are kind of annoying. Like actually,
I've seen him on, lost Faze and
I'll
just
see him on like Sports Center and Bleacher Report
because he showed his true personality.
Like you said you're a future Fortnite World Cup winner. I don't know.
And I'm not saying none of these guys will.
You're also a very good Fortnite.
But what I'm saying is like some of the people that are in the top 20 just probably won't get in.
If you know Neo, though, he was a top Fortnite player, though. You were.
Oh yeah.
So you're trolling, but you were a top pro when you were trying.
Too. Now we're on mouse.
Yeah.
And some of the people that are in the top 100 now
I didn't realize that.
will probably get in over one of the top 20
I know you were a controller player before.
after the Phase 5.
Yeah, I switched to mouse.
You hybrid kids are insane, bro.
Like
I don't
3
even.
months before Warzone.
Well, yeah, but you could tell you're very skilled when you're top of Fortnite and Warzone. So, listen, bro, I love how you also just stuck to Warzone. You know, like you said, this is just what I do, even for the day in life. This is what I do. Every day I look at Twitter, I see #Phase5 Datage, and here's the date. It has like 6 minutes of stupid clips. So, Neo, you're awesome. You all four, obviously, congratulations. I love watching you guys' content, and I'm excited to see what you guys do. I'm
There's
excited to follow you guys through, and even
there's so many people that literally made
congrats, guys.
like Faze after they got in the top 100 and didn't make it to the top 20. So I'm not mad at all.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah.
guys, go to sleep.
5 a.m.
5 a.m. Ah,
I never
great
stops.
humans. This is so dope. I'm just gonna stop and just say really fast.
No, I gotta be honest. Like, I really wish I could be in there right now.
We've ever done, genuinely.
It kills me that I'm not gonna ever have that
It's
chance.
fun, and I
Maybe
also-
again, who knows?
Like,
That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
it's fun,
If
man.
I
It
knew
really is. I'm so excited.
every year I had a chance to try to join Faze,
Like for them to, I love that this is their like dream.
and I knew that there was gonna be a Phase 5 every year, I wouldn't be as worried. But I don't know if there's gonna be another Phase 5.
every day, you know, we're working with.
That's what scares me the most. That's the only thing that scares me.
Which makes Phase 5
Because they haven't done a Phase 5 since 2014. The last, like, Phase 5 type thing that they did was Phase 100. And basically, they got 100 people just that they picked. No, I think it was Phase 10 or something like that. I don't remember.
All right, we're
But
gonna move on to the next
one
list.
person
This next
joined
list-
that.
This next group, I mean,
They
is
only
the
picked one winner from that.
The international superstars. All right. So we're
But
gonna
he
name it
ended
Phase
up-
Temper. I don't know if Tommy can hear me. Tommy, are you here? I hope he's here.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, what's up?
That's good, Tommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Phase 10.
Tommy, can we see your beautiful face or not?
Damn. Hold on.
All right, we're bringing in
Alright.
4 international superstars. We got King, Xenon, Pros, and Zagoro. What's good? Where are they at? I want to see them. Come on, I'm excited.
Wait.
Do it every 5 years. So that's why I'm going to try to join before
Okay,
that. You know what I mean? Like, I want to definitely get in.
Come on, King.
He's probably like competing in something.
Probably. We gotta get him here. We'll try to get him in.
Like, I'm going to get in Phase one day.
Where's Xenon?
I'm hell bent on it. I'm getting
I
in
don't know if
one
Xenon
day.
is English. So we brought Tommy because of King and Xenon both speak.
Yeah.
Japanese.
Let's go.
What's good? What's good? How you doing, Zagoro?
Hey.
And Jersey
Nice.
was
I'm doing great. So excited. I'm so nervous right now. I'm shaking.
Nah, man. Hell yeah, we're excited. Congratulations. You made.
Yo,
Dude,
thank you so
you're.
much.
Oh, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna jump ahead of myself. Pros, what's good? Pros, how you doing?
What's up, man? Really good, really good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. All right.
Did you
we're
see
waiting
the
on Xenon to
50-year-old
turn
guy
his
in top
camera
100?
on and his mic.
Yeah,
And
like,
then, I'm gonna actually DM King. I'm gonna say
that.
I need him to get on here too.
He's probably competing.
That,
All right. How about we just start with
like, that
Pros
was
and
cool. I
Zagoro
thought,
and
like,
Xenon.
a 50-year-old got in Phase top 100. That's lit.
And all that. For the people that don't know, Pros, I'll let you go first.
I'm 22. I'm a French content creator on Warzone. I've been in the game since 2012 creating content. I've started because of Faze, so I'm glad to be here. And yeah, I'm just a Warzone sniper. I like to snipe since day one, and this is just what I do. Happy to be here.
Awesome. Yeah. Zagoro.
My name is Pera. I'm from Barcelona, Spain, alias Togoro. I'm 22, and I started grinding 8 years ago with the objective to expand the sniping community in the Spanish community, you know. And that's crazy. I think the...
Bastrin, what are you, bro,
I
don't
know
even,
what to
no.
say. I'm so nervous, but
Crazy, no.
I have
you're doing a
the,
great job.
I have the,
Doing a great
yeah,
job.
I have
Crazy,
the
no.
objective,
You can't sit there and say
objective to
Bastrin is the
expand
GOAT,
the
and then
Hispanic community.
immediately say
And,
after 2
because I
messages,
think that
Bastrin doesn't
as soon
care
as
about
I
his
say, I think
fans.
There's a lot of people
No.
here
No,
that
you cannot do that.
know what face clan
Like,
really is.
that,
So I think
that is the definition
this
of
is a
being
really good
two-faced.
opportunity.
Bastrin, you're the GOAT. Bastrin doesn't care about his fans.
Please.
Love it.
Like, bro.
Hell yeah. You're
Like,
definitely doing a good job.
come on now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Xenon, your mic's muted. Can we hear you?
Pode falar.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I don't speak English. Sorry.
It's okay. We have Faze Temper here. He speaks Portuguese. So if we need him to translate, he could translate for you.
Yeah, so Tommy,
Então,
Tommy, let him know.
Salve, galera. Oi.
salve. E aí, Temper, beleza? Deixa eu botar no
Beleza.
ouvido dele aqui, que aí ele fala com vocês. Peraí.
Ok.
Fala aí, Zenon.
Awesome. Tommy, ask him where if
Ele
they
fala
can give
português, o Temper.
where they're from and just like a brief introduction.
Oi, Zenon.
Aí,
Tudo
alguém vai
bem?
me salvar, obrigado.
Tudo.
Você é de onde?
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, Rio de Janeiro.
Uhum.
Bacana. Você tem 9 anos, né?
10.
Fez 10 agora, dia 29.
Ah, parabéns.
Obrigada.
É hoje?
Não, mês passado.
Mês passado, dia
Ah, o
29
mês
do mês
passado.
passado.
Ah, tá.
Isso.
Legal.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
parabéns
think,
por
like,
fazendo
what
a-
could I have done differently? What could I have said differently?
So
What could I have
no,
edited differently?
Xenon is a 9-year-old from Rio de Janeiro.
Like, just,
Yeah.
Yes.
I called it that you were not going to make it a
very
phase.
good Fortnite player, made
You know, like, you're
amazing
betting
content with his
against,
dad,
like,
his
you're
sister,
betting,
living
like,
life and all that in the
like, if you
top
put
position.
money on me not joining phase,
Thank you, Xenon.
that was a very
Congratulations.
winnable
Seabass.
bet, only
We're-
because of the
Take it
chances.
away right now.
Okay?
Pros. I know we
Like,
were
for
big
in-
fans of
like,
pros.
the chance that I
Remind me
didn't
of-
make
I don't
it
remember
were a lot
Vortex.
higher than the chances that
Remember
I were gonna make it.
Vortex used to be one of the. I know he was like from like Switzerland, but spoke
Yeah,
French.
Switzerland.
I don't know what. Yeah, but he spoke French. He's the first like French creator ever in Facebook. Maybe the only one.
Yep.
And then we have Replays who speaks French, but I was excited. To
Galera, o
be,
Zé tá lá nas lives da Faze, tá? Tá dando entrevista ao vivo.
Dude, I really hope, I'm just saying this now though.
Você falou o quê?
I really hope that the kids that are in
no,
the
but I was
top
excited to
20
see a French
actually know how to create content and not just play video games. I really hope that their parents are working with them to be able to create content themselves.
You make mostly Warzone.
Because
videos?
I understand what Faze is
I've been
trying
playing
to
Call of Duty
do
since day one, since 2012.
and getting
I've been
young
sniping all
kids
my
in.
kids,
Because, like, okay, you got like a
Warzone
kid,
to lead the game. I just
and
love
then
it.
you got
I'm
like
trying to
kid
do-
viewers,
yeah,
right? So you got like like High Sky.
Awesome.
You know, he's a kid. Like a lot of kids can relate. Like, oh my God, he's 13 and he's in Phase.
Oh, definitely.
I'm 13. I could be in Phase.
I get to represent the French
So
people.
I get what Phase is trying to do. So like you got like a 9-year-old watching Phase. It's like, oh my God, he's 9 and he's in Phase.
Great at.
Like that makes a lot of sense. I just hope that these kids know how to make content.
You did a great
I
job.
don't know if
I'm excited to see
you know,
the French community get
I don't know what
behind
the
it for
kid's
next
name
round.
is, but I don't know if he knows how to edit.
Zagoro, like you said
I don't
too,
know if he
about
knows how to
streaming. We
film.
talked so long
You
about
know, we know
so
that he
many
knows how to
years we
play a
talked
video
about
game,
how
right?
We know we have so many fans that speak.
I just-
I know it's not the only
I
language
really
here,
hope
but
that they actually
Spanish.
know what they're
Like, you were the
doing with
first
content
people-
creating, and they don't got to
Like
be
you said, you
perfect.
wanna kinda
Long as they're
explain
learning
specifically,
and not
really
just
cool.
having
I
everything
know,
done
we loved
for
your
them.
content too. I cannot believe your Warzone in real life video you made and how fast you made that. What was that?
Dude,
Wasn't that sick?
yeah, I started recording the video on the last day. I mean, yeah, on the last day, I called my friends and they helped me to record the video.
Uh-huh.
One of my friends lent me the airsoft guns, and then we went to the mountain and record the first part of the video, and then that's crazy because I just bought the parachute, you know, the parachute jump,
Yeah.
skydiving,
Yeah.
and I don't know, I had no time to think about it, you know.
Yeah. Is that their
guys
first
did
time?
it.
Is that your first time skydiving?
When am I going for Phase again?
Oh my God.
The grind never stops. I'm still going for Phase right now.
Right? So for
Obviously, like, guys, you guys gotta realize something.
the very first challenge we did for the top 100.
I have my own stuff going
in
on.
48 hours, go
This
show us something
channel
different that you didn't do,
Is now 8 years old,
and 48 hours
right?
later, show us
I'm
something
still trying to keep this living.
real life, which involves
Okay? I'm not trying to have it die at 8.
Skydiving,
Okay?
yeah, that was
I got
sick.
things
I've
to
been
do for
skydiving
my
a couple
channel.
times.
I got stuff for you guys to
sure
watch.
for your
I got
first
streams
time
for you guys to
to
sit
just
back,
do it 40
relax, and
hours
enjoy.
decide, and you edited such a great video together.
I
that
got
was one of my literally favorite things I've seen in the channel.
I got this. You know what I mean?
Thank
Like
you so much. I
I'm
was
fine.
thinking, about finishing
You
the
guys
video.
gotta realize, just because you get in Phase doesn't
I
mean
don't think about jump.
you're going to
Yeah.
be rich and famous and all that. You could join Phase and immediately just fall off.
Good. Congratulations! I'm excited to see what you
And then
do.
get kicked.
You're
There's
representing
multiple
Spain,
Phase
so I
5
hope-
members that joined Phase and got kicked.
Thank you.
done a fantastic job. Actually, Tommy, maybe you could exit with Xenon. Just let them know that we're gonna jump off, and they did a great job. And congrats on making top 20.
Ô, Zino, a gente vai sair daqui, mas a gente queria falar parabéns mais uma vez
Obrigada.
e a gente está animado para ver o resto da
You guys gotta realize that this ain't the end of me, okay? I got this for a reason. I got this for a reason. I got the Faze Top 100. I can say I got in the Faze Top 100,
that's like his size.
and 199,900 people can't say that. Okay? Now, 80 people can't say they made it to the top 20, but that's sure of a smaller number than.
Okay, thank you guys so
You
much.
know.
We're excited to see you guys in the next round. We'll be talking to you guys soon about all the rules and that. But
And think about it, there's.
enjoy the
You,
W. With
by the way, while we're seeing these people go through, right? No, you can be happy for them, but I feel like it's even more heartbreaking if you're to get to the top 20 and not make it to Faze.
So if you could just stay somewhat available when he comes on,
All right, for sure.
and I'll let you know. Because a lot of people are excited to see King 2. He wasn't on Discord, but I DM'd him. I think he's coming soon, so I'll let you know.
What language does he speak?
Portuguese.
Oh, he is Portuguese. That's right. And Spanish.
And Spanish, but yeah, but it's Portuguese, yeah.
All right, sick.
All right. Yeah. Let's
I'm
see.
gonna let you guys think. I'll be on here.
Yeah, we'll hit
Okay,
you.
lit. That's one of my favorite parts of the challenge too. Has been all the international.
Hey, Charlie, I would like to know, like, what are your complete thoughts? If you could take time to, tell me all of your thoughts,
Brazil.
please put them in the comments. I want to know your whole thought process on the people that they picked and all that. I want to know what you have to say. Like, if you can just write everything in a big comment, I'll slowly scroll up and just read it.
And Xenon is 9. He was born after
Phase started.
we knew each other. Think about that. Really think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but you're right. That's kind of insane. Not kind of. That's very insane. All right, we got the next group coming in. This group is filled with some more superstars. We're gonna get some nice energy, I'm sure, coming soon. But we got. Let's see. Can they turn their cameras on? Where are they at? You guys here? We got Faxity, Virus,
gotta turn my
Absorber, and
headset down.
Stevie. I know.
Yo.
Absorber
Yo,
is
yo,
the
yo.
Yeah, what's good, Absorber?
What's good? How are you, Habibi?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm
Faxity,
doing well.
can we? Your camera's on. You just let us scream out. Come on.
Let's go, baby!
How you doing?
Come on and do this. I'm doing great, brother. How are you guys, man?
Good. Hey,
Not as good
be
as you,
yourself, my
clearly.
guy. We like to see it.
Flea was the
Okay,
biggest
over
shock.
Stevie and
What? How come he was the biggest shock to you?
Stevie, you there?
Like, I thought he was just gonna make it to Faze. Just,
Okay, what's good?
I've said it from the beginning. They should have just let him in Faze to begin with.
Yeah, there you go. How you doing? And then Virus
doing
is
good.
coming. There he is. Okay, awesome.
Yo.
We got the whole gang. How you guys all? Okay, so let's start Seabass again. We'll start with Absorber. Absorber, introduce yourself.
Yeah, Rowdy made it. I'm happy for him. I like his dad. I spoke to him.
Go ahead.
You know, I was
My name
like,
is Hamza. I'm known I go by Absorber on the internet. I'm 17 years old. I was born in New Jersey. I'm Palestinian American, and I create content, Fortnite content.
I really hope I really hope his dad is working with them on actually creating content. Because if he's not helping Rowdy create his own content, one day he's not going to be in Faze no more. If he does get in Faze. So I hope his dad is teaching him the actual ropes. And I hope this is something Rowdy actually wants to do for the long term. Because if Rowdy gets in Faze this young and he ends up not wanting to do this when he gets older, then you think about that one spot
I've been wanting to do this my whole life.
that someone else could have
I was
had.
always working day in and day out, supporting my family.
So I really hope that his dad is doing it
I want to say
perfectly.
like COVID was probably the best thing that happened to me, just because the fact that I kind of laid off work, and then I just started streaming, putting the work in. I know what I wanted to do. I had a dream, that my passion, my drive, and it's just what I want. And obviously Faze has been a dream for everybody, for most of the people since 2010, back in the day. I'm grateful. I'm blessed to even be in this position where I'm at right now, and I appreciate everybody rocking with me. And the fact that I didn't make top 20 is, I mean, not even the fact, because I know I made it. Like I know I'm confident. I know I'm gonna make it.
Phase 4.
He
Phase
called
4.
it. He called it the phase 4 from the beginning. I love your energy.
Appreciate
But
that,
you, I don't know, man.
And I just
Wallah,
stream, I
you're the
stream
man.
Fortnite. I pretty much do everything. I'm just a content creator. I'm a content machine. It's just what it is, brother.
Man, good for you. Really like jump. You kind of just said, you know, you were laid off from your job due to coronavirus. Like really good for you for kind of jumping on that opportunity, right? Like you'd be surprised with how many people really make it big as a creator who, when you go back to their start, they like had a moment where they had a little free time and they chose to use it, right? Whether it was like, you know, they lost a job or maybe like they broke an arm or something. Whatever.
Yeah.
They had that time
100%.
and they seized that chance, right? So good for you.
100%. It's hard for me, Sebas, to not start saying random words in Arabic and stuff because
Go for it.
we got 3 kids in here that speak Arabic, but just because I'm just excited right now. I just want to say about both of them, Absorber and Faxity. First, Absorber, obviously, like I said, you got a stupid army behind you, so it's been awesome to see. And you know, this guy's a magician also, so you don't know this shit, but you should do a magic trick for us before you leave. Look, he has it ready. How did I know he's gonna have it ready?
We saw a little bit.
Look at him. He's already switching his cards. You can't be doing that. Observer though, I love the content you made, for real.
Thank you,
Different
man.
type of stuff, day in the life and stuff was interesting. And the Faxity, I cannot wait. One day, I know we're gonna meet. I'm gonna give you a big hug, and then we're gonna eat some men something. Inshallah.
It's just,
CV though, I'm gonna let you.
you guys gotta realize, like, okay, for the people that made it to the top 100,
Who doesn't know?
we're really happy that the people that moved on, right? It's just, at the same time, you gotta also kind of be slightly critical in certain ways.
And a lot of you guys probably,
You know, you don't want to just be like, you know, oh yeah, you know, like, obviously they all deserve it, but, you know, you can sit there and kind of question, like, okay, like, you know, you sit there, basically you're just trying to think of why they picked that person. Why they picked that person? Why they picked that person? You're just trying to sit there and think, like, you know.
That's how I learned to do like motion tracking and cinematics and all that sort of stuff. But you know, I was good, but I wasn't good enough to, you know, put 5,000 hours into that game. So a friend told me about a game called Rust, which was kind of relatively new and super small at the time. And I gave it a try, and I just fell in love with it immediately. And so the game just lends itself to being cinematic. As you play the game and you're surviving, you're fighting other people, every single adventure is a story. And so I decided to start making videos, Rust videos. And that's what I'm doing now. I make movies with background music, cinematics, you know, commentary, there are plots, you have enemies, and that's what I love to do. I love to tell stories, so that's what I do with Rust. And if I'm gonna be honest, I'm like so thankful to be here.
Yeah, then they're allowed a lot of our own opinions, and our opinions aren't like, our opinions aren't,
like, you play Rust,
you know, bad.
You know, Faze wants this and this and this, and I was like, no, trust me. They said all sorts of content creation, so I gave it my best shot. On
You know, it's like, we have our opinions, like, you know, like, okay, for instance, I'm gonna be as real as possible. Absorber, I'm gonna be real as possible real quick. Absorber, he was late on one of his responses. He was late on one of them. Okay, I took it very seriously, and I put everything out of mine early, right? Absorber was actually late on one of his. Flea was too. But at the end of the day, we can't be mad because you can be late, but if you're killing it, it's kind of like a straight A student. Okay? It's kind of like a straight A student.
So no, it's not like you're like.
Or, okay, 2 examples. You can be a straight A student, right? Like, Flea kills content. He's good at making content. So sometimes a teacher doesn't really care if you're late a little bit. You know, because you're doing your thing, you're getting the grades, you're passing the test. You're cool. Okay?
The day in the life and stuff. I really enjoyed
And say you got me, right? Let's say I actually suck at creating content, but everything's on time, I do everything right, but I don't get the grades, I'm not necessarily that good. The teacher's not going to really care. Then they're going to be more critical of you if you do something wrong. So it's one of those, like...
See what you do. Now, Virus,
Yo.
I know your English is better than my.
Like, if you do
so
something
I'm
really
not-
well,
I
you're
know
gonna
you
get
won't
leeway.
provide
Some
any
people just get
broken
leeway.
translation for me, so go
Okay,
ahead.
that's just how it is.
My name is
And
Bastrin. I'm from Saturday.
maybe Zorber had something very, very wrong that happened, and it just
I know it's a short time, but
it just happened. Like, it was just late. You know, sometimes things happen, but his was late. You know, they should take that into an account, and maybe they did. Maybe he's like kind of on the bottom of the barrel of the top 20, or maybe not. You don't know what the Faze guys are thinking.
Expand my talents. I've did a lot of crazy things because of this top 100 challenge. Like vlogs, 3D work, and thinking outside of the box. I'm gonna be super happy if I was one of the 5. But actually, like, I'm gonna be way happier if I accomplished too many successful things if I was a Faze member. And expanding Faze to the Middle East is one of them, actually.
Yeah, well, bro, mashallah, mabruk. I'm trying to bust in Arabic, but my Arabic's so shitty, Seabass.
No, don't say that.
Listen, no, but I didn't. Know
I
you
can
started
tell
playing
Apex does like people that are Middle Eastern though. It's like a home type feel. Like, you know, he sits there and looks at his Zorber and he's like,
even their vlog.
I like that kid. He reminds me of a younger me.
So awesome to see, but
He's doing his thing. He's killing it. We share it's almost like a universal bond in a way. And same with Virus. Like,
it's for the other guys.
it's the same thing, you know.
Waiting to hear me say something wrong. Listen, all I know is
I understand, like, I understand where some of their thought process come from. Not all of them, because sometimes, you know, people make questionable decisions all the time. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter if you're Apex. Doesn't matter if you're Seabass. Doesn't matter if you're CEO of Faze. Doesn't matter if you're CEO of Amazon. You make questionable decisions no matter who you are sometimes.
But I got
Right, but in general, the thought process was perfect.
I can't be signed in.
Yeah, I'm still live, bro. I want to talk to you guys because it's like, look, I'm not mad that I did not get in Faze top 100 or top 20.
Stevie, you're getting me into Rust, Absorber. I don't like playing against you in Among Us, but I love you all. Thank you guys, and congratulations, guys, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brothers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy.
Let's go.
Do you guys more? Or you want me? Nah. For Seabass?
Seabass, pick a card. Watch this, Seabass. Just pick a card.
Oh, am I getting some action? All right.
Just pick a card real fast. In this deck.
See it, or just pick a random card?
Just name one. Just name one, yeah.
Give me the 7 of spades.
7 of spades. You want to change your mind?
Oh.
No? Okay. You know, I only flipped over one card in this deck before I came on here, right? The 7 of spades, you said? Yeah, so, one card is flipped over out of every other card in this deck.
Does Zorber know how to do magic, or does he do magic with camera tricks?
You name the 7 of spades.
Get him out of here. This guy's working with some.
I guess not. Good job. Good job.
You gotta
I
teach me that
did.
shit one day.
One day.
Clown right now? What just happened?
Seabass, he did that to me 10 times in a row before. Get him out. Get him out!
Yalla, bye.
Congrats, Absorber.
Making me look
Thank you,
dumb.
man.
Live
Peace
on
out.
stream. What is this?
Listen, really fast. King's here now. I want
No, I'm gonna be real.
Just so, because I know
Voice trolling.
Let's get Tommy back in here with King.
It was really hard for me to watch voice trolling. Honestly.
So Tommy, you here?
But I understand that there's a lot of people that actually like to watch that. You know, there was YouTubeable and Miss Heart Attack back in the day. They did voice trolling and like trolling just in general.
You need to welcome him, let him know, try to get an introduction out of him. Tell him.
Ty said F in chat. Ty,
King said he doesn't.
obviously I didn't make it, but.
Alright, now I can hear you. You say King doesn't.
Dude, I've been sitting here for like the past like hour and a half just talking to everybody, you know, explaining them to them, like, you know, my thought process, like,
To clarify, Tommy, like, not
you
an
know.
introduction for us, an introduction for the stream, like to people.
Yeah, exactly. And can you ask him if he has his camera or no?
What do you mean an introduction for the stream?
Like for
ask
people who might not know him, because this is live. Like he's not.
To introduce himself to the world.
Want me to, I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Okay, first off, can you ask him in Portuguese if he has his camera?
Yeah. Ô, King.
Oi.
Oi, mano, você tem sua câmera? Uma câmera aí pra você?
I love this guy so much. Can you tell him off the bat that Apex loves him?
O Apex te ama, mano.
Oi.
Okay, so whoever doesn't know who King is, I'll give a quick little introduction as he sets his camera up. He got, I believe.
All I know is I'm getting in Faze one day. I don't
No lower than that though.
care.
Top
I'm pretty sure he had the most.
I'm actually gonna message Apex later today.
He is one of the biggest creators in Latin America, and he did, and literally, I've said this a million times. You guys think I'm just using the same words over and over.
Yo, Berserk, thank you
But
so much
he
for the
made some of
5, bro.
the
Thank you.
best videos in the entire challenge. Beast, everybody loves him. He's turning his camera on, and yeah, Tommy, ask him if he can, give an introduction in his own words, maybe.
King, você pode dar uma. Você pode. Como é que fala? Introdução. Pode dar uma introdução? Quem que você é?
Peraí, tô tentando arrumar a câmera.
Where are you getting moved? What do you mean?
Fala de novo.
Sim, tô tentando.
Yo, thank you so much, Berserk. Hold on, I'll do this real quick.
OBS aberto?
Yo, thank you so much, bro. Thank you.
Portuguese, Sebastian.
Did I qualify for Faze? No, I did not.
He said he's trying to turn on his camera.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Tell him that I love pão de queijo. There he is. King.
I guess it's good they got an icon like Rowdy before he becomes bigger than Faze. Ty, I was sitting there saying, like, he's gonna be the next, like, big thing. The only thing I was sitting there saying to everyone is, like, I hope that they're working, I hope that his dad and whoever else is working with him on actually knowing how to create content, because someone that young, they really, really don't know what they want. Everyone thinks for them for the most part right now, because they're so young. So...
Fiquei top 39. Depois voltei para Argentina, fiquei top 2 na FNCS do trio. Depois top 5 na FNCS de duo. Ganhei a FNCS de solo.
So I just hope that I hope that they're working with Rowdy and like guiding him in the right direction. And I just hope that he really wants to do this, because if he for some reason doesn't want to do this anymore and he actually does get in Faze off of the Phase 5 and has a spot, it'll be so heartbreaking, because then one person from the 20 would not get in Phase. Even though they could have got in Phase if Rowdy wouldn't have took a spot, if he does get in Phase, right? So I just hope that I hope Rowdy really wants this. I hope his dad really which I know his dad really wants this. I mean, I don't blame him. Like, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't catch
It's
all
all
that.
good.
It was a mix of Portuguese and Spanish,
Right.
Listen, his fans
Yeah,
got it.
His fans know, and that's what matters. You know, we already know who he is.
Just I don't know how to express to him how excited I am for him to be in this top.
Okay, I want to know
Much I enjoy
if
his
they
content.
can't understand what he's saying and doing, then how did they judge him?
Are excited to see him just in the next
Did they have someone like judging for them
King,
or something?
por ter chegado no top
Or were they just watching for like face value? I would like to know. I would like to know what the thought process was with picking him.
Obrigado pela proposta. Vou tentar ficar top 5.
He's a pro player, so I guess really content ain't his forte. He's just playing to win money and stuff.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Which, if he's doing the Phase 5, I don't think it's because
I'm a big
he's
King fan.
a pro player, though. Because if you're a pro player, you just kind of get signed to the team, usually.
He's a professional Fortnite player.
Have you considered a loyalty badge for 2 years?
In South America.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I could have.
And he's so dominant at Fortnite that just that skill alone, had he entered with just that, would have carried him through. But
100%.
But his submissions, like the actual content that he's done, hasn't even relied on that ability at all. Like the strength of his actual submissions as videos themselves are also fantastic and so creative.
Bro, you're right. He didn't even use Fortnite. I feel like he didn't even use the game at all. Bro, he is
even
such a
know that
talented
he's
kid.
one of the best in the world.
Yeah,
Okay.
He got 5th place in the World Cup. You're right, not 3rd. 5th place. But Tommy, you need to go.
Well,
watch
if
it.
they're
I know you've
saying,
watched- I know
if
you've
they're
watched it.
saying that
I don't know. I'm just so excited.
he's up there like that, they
Crush
feel
the
like,
challenge.
you know, he's
He
one of the
goes
best, you
all
know, he
out.
got 5th in the World Cup,
It's lit.
then, I
No,
mean,
no,
yeah,
I'm
you
watching him live
probably
for-
should get it.
for the World Cup.
Do you
I
remember
feel
we were
like
watching
with
live
certain
and we
people
were
like that,
freaking
though,
out, like,
they
what
need
is
to
this
just
kid?
sign
Yeah.
him.
No, genuinely, because he was killing everyone. And I remember me being.
They need to just sign people like that. If he's 5th in World Cup and stuff like that, doing the Phase 5, that's just like, bro, like, yo, you got people like me that we aren't really pro players, we're just content creators, like with the rest of the 88 for the most part. We're just content creators, and then you got a guy that's like a pro player and he focuses on the game and he's that good at it. Just sign him to the contract. Like sign him as a, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Let's get Group 4 in here.
I would rather them do that and just let him in so another person could get a top 20.
It's like, I want to say.
I feel like they picked certain people that should probably already have been in.
Get him in here. Where you guys at? Look who it is. You know how happy I am to see your face here still?
It's good to be here, man. There's so many legends in this. I'm
We got
very happy.
Scope. We got Rogan.
Faze can't just sign him.
Oh, party for Rogan.
They could.
We got Rogan. We
Rogan's
got,
having a bang.
This is amazing.
where's my guy Low at? There he is. Low. What's good?
I
Low?
see him.
Oh man, the man. And
Yo,
then
d-
Hunter with the.
Yeah, what's up?
What's good? Okay.
Damn, look at this squad right now. Wow.
This is a lit group. I'm excited. Okay, let's start one by one. I'm gonna get ahead of myself. So let's go with.
They're having a 49er party.
You're first on the top. Let's hear it. Let's give it an
Alright,
introduction.
so I'm Hook TV and I make entertaining Call of Duty videos that involve pop culture with music, memes, TV shows, movies, YouTubers, anything, all of it.
Why is my homie wearing a mask inside?
Before, when I was like 8 years old, I think, and I played every single one, so I'm really enjoying Call of Duty right now.
Hell yeah, Hunter.exe is what I like to call him. Hunter makes extremely entertaining COD videos. If you guys don't watch Hunter's videos, I don't know how you edit the way you do, my guy, but your watch time's probably 100.
I feel like they should sign, like, people that are pro players, they should just sign them if they really think they're that good, though. Like, truly, because, like, they deserve it. They shouldn't have to go through all these obstacles to get in Phase.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They they already proved that they're one of the best at the game. They should just be signed, in my opinion. But maybe it's just not that simple.
Very enjoyable, my guy. And if you can somehow sauce over your YouTube views to my channel, I would appreciate it. I'll get some
Appreciate
tips. Yeah, congrats, my guy. Low.
Yo, alright, so I'm 17. I'm not 14, but yeah, so I'm 17. I've been streaming for
Did it
about
say
3
14
years.
on the card?
Yeah, it said 14.
Oh god, sorry, my
That's all
guy.
good. But yeah, so I've been streaming for about 3 years, and I found success documenting my life as a streamer and as a basketball player, and you know, just being a teenager and showing that online. So yeah.
Low, me and
Doing a great
Seabass
job at it.
fell in love with your stuff, bro. We saw you. You're one of the, again, like, it's kind of, and I don't say this in a bad way at all, but like the smaller creators that kind of made it to the top 20. But we were like caught off guard.
Hey, I like the support system that Rowdy has, though. Look at that.
Do you? I swear, your vibe.
It's just a good
reminds me
vibe,
of
man.
Tico. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
you
the
see
queen
every
set
time
up.
you
That's a really big compliment because I look up to Tico. I look up to both.
Tico's the goat. Yeah, I love Tico so much, but you remind me a lot of Tico. I watch your streams too. He's another guy that I pop in incognito, so you don't see me in the stream.
all the
but,
time.
But like, I love the community.
Rowdy,
And I saw
they're
how
making bread off
supportive
of
they
him,
were, so
though.
Congrats, and I know it's just the beginning for you, bro, but you're crushing it. It's exciting. So
I mean,
congrats.
probably, but
we got little
at the
Rogan,
same time,
everyone's favorite.
if the kid is having fun,
Little brother. You got the
and
whole
he
family,
and he's and everything's fine, and there's no abuse or anything like that, then
Can you give us a little intro of this little?
there should be no issue. Well, if his family's getting that money that he's earning and putting in it.
And he's rocking the Faze chain, so he's off to a good start. But
This is amazing.
better get merch in my size.
It better get merch in your size. We got you, Rogan. We got you. Can you, this is Rogan's dad. Can you please give us an introduction from your perspective of Rogan and the story of Rogan real quickly?
Yeah, man, 100%. I mean, Apex, good to talk to you again. It's been a little
good
bit,
to see
but
you too.
the vibes are always great. Congratulations to everybody else that made the top 20. This thing has been absolutely insane. The challenges have been crazy. So everybody that's been putting in the work, much respect to everyone. To kind of give you guys the background story real quick, like I've been a gamer at heart. I see Scope. We see Scope over here busting up. I've been a gamer at heart 100%. And the day like Rogan came home from the hospital, there's pictures of him like laying on my chest as I was sitting there playing games. But to give you guys an honest truth, I've never once streamed. I've never like watched streamers. If you would have asked me like 2 years ago, no offense, Apex, I had no idea who Faze was.
Yeah.
It's just never been my cup of tea. But when Rogan became like he always sat next to me while gaming. When he became 3, was the first time I gave him a controller that was on. And like within minutes, guys, I kid you not, his mechanics were there. Like he's hiding to reload, hiding to heal. Like there was never a point where he was walking around looking up at the sky, looking down at the ground. Like it was just instant. And I just thought, I was like, okay, cool. He's just another kid that learns quick. You know what I mean? So when he was 4, like I started getting him into multiplayer with me and my friends, muting the public chat, obviously, and just keeping it like wholesome with friends. And they were like, dude, he's crazy good. Like, the world needs to see how good he is. And I'm just like, bro, he's just a kid. Like every kid learns quick. So from that point, I spent a little bit of time surfing the internet trying to find anything of kids his age doing it, and I just I couldn't. And so I was like, maybe we'll be onto something. So this about July of last year, I bought a PC. Never had a PC. Never edited a video. Never streamed. Never made a YouTube or anything. And we just dove off into it. And it's just from that point on, it's just been like, learning everything, and the growth has been absolutely amazing. The community getting behind it and supporting has been phenomenal.
That kind of confirms that his dad does do
as well too, like just the support of
basically everything for Rogan right now. I just really hope, like I said, that he's teaching Rogan at least slowly right now. I hope that he's doing that.
Sports players are going to be coming from, just like you see, like Nick Merckx was talking the other day. You see 4-year-old golfers out there being super competitive, the parents behind them, and it just that's where it all starts. So if the community gets behind these younger gamers and support it just like every other sport, man, the sky's the limit for the kids. And I'm excited to like help Rogan get to that top level.
Yeah, man, you said it perfectly. Like it doesn't matter how old you are. At the end of the day, we're all just kids with a dream, right? Also, you said what other sport he plays?
I mean, he wrestles. He's going into his 3rd year of football. He's played soccer. He swam competitively. He rides BMX. He has a dirt bike. We go fishing. We go camping.
You didn't know this, Seabass?
Rogan's all of it.
Rogan's like
all of it. Are you kidding?
Rogan's like a unicorn. So Rogan's 6, by the way. I don't think his dad mentioned that, but he's 6 years old. First time I played Fortnite with him was he was 5, or not Fortnite, Warzone. He was 5, and in the first game, this kid's telling me, "Drop me your money. I'm gonna go buy a self-res. Drop me your money. All he wanted was my money, but his map, just the way he plays the game is insane. His awareness, like if you guys have never seen Rogan, anyone watching, you have to tune in because he screams 1 shot, 1 down. He knows everything about the game. He knows how to. It's insane. So Rogan, I know you can hear me and you're like, why is this guy talking like? What is he talking about? I'm way smarter than his Apex. But Rogan, I love you. Congratulations, Rogan, and let's play Warzone soon. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah, so actually, like, real quick, like, Scope has been in games with us as well, too. Like, Rogan and Scope have caught some awesome wins together.
He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Rogan knows what's up.
I'm glad.
Hey, I just want to say thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. And
Thank
we're
you, guys.
excited to see where this goes.
Thank you, guys.
How many people have they interviewed so far?
Go ahead.
Rogan's trying to give a shout out to one of the guys that we play with all the time that was in top 100. Brian the Plug is the guy that we play with all the time. I think Rogan's trying to talk about him.
He's a beast at Warzone. He fell at me at Warzone.
Really? That's awesome. He's a great guy, just like you. We loved your guys' collab together.
He just made the top 20, and all he wants to do is give a shout out.
For real.
Yeah.
They'll
Hey,
like
that's-
you,
hey,
Rogan.
that's good.
We have a big old bounce house boxing ring outside right now, and Rogan just can't wait to get out there and go do that.
Let him go get his excitement and energy out
I
on
guess
it
at a
for
certain
sure.
point you do have to be 6.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rogan. And like
Much
you
love,
said,
guys.
thank you so much. He's up. Like you said, Scope, you play with them. I mean, if anyone here doesn't know Scope, you're a little behind. 'Cause Scope's been in the community for a while. A little too good at sniping as well. A little annoying when you see him snipe. But let's hear it, Scope. Let's hear your introduction for whoever doesn't know you.
It's good though. I'm Scope or Luke. I'm 21 years old. Grew up in Maryland, but I'm currently living with my boy Chiefs in Michigan. I snipe on Call of Duty. Been sniping on COD since around 2008. Started making content, little weird videos in 2009, and pretty much just became obsessed with the whole COD 4.
Rogan's-
And, Call of Duty 4 was the first game I played.
is
Just became
it his
obsessed with the
birthday?
whole sniping scene, and obviously
Oh,
Faze
I don't think it's his
on the,
birthday.
come up in 2010. Like it was just everything everyone wanted to be, and just been gaming and playing Call of Duty for over a decade now. It's just without a doubt my passion. I really couldn't see myself doing anything other than this. It's without a doubt the most fun thing I do with my day. And sniping obviously is what takes it all away from me. I've been in love with sniping ever since I was a little kid, and it still gives me that same excitement. I'm probably a little bit too loud for some people whenever I hit some clips, but it's just that excitement. It's still there. It still lingers, and I don't think I'm ever gonna stop. And just
I feel like
showing
it's
love to
always
sniping
playing
scene
two
'cause it's
little
more
kids
alive
and
than
twins
ever.
to join a
And,
Faze.
just so grateful to be here in front of all these top 20 contenders
Seems
because everybody in here
accurate.
completely deserves it, and it's a
I
complete
mean,
honor to be in this.
You have
It's
a
insane.
1 in
You're the man,
15
Scope.
chance.
I was so excited.
Or
to see
5 in
the
15
response
chance
and
of getting
crush
him
it.
right,
This
right?
guy has been
The
grinding
5
for a
in
while.
10
I've never
chance, I'm
seen
tripping.
somebody have more support from other FaZe members as Scope has over the last couple of years. So, well deserved.
Thankful, man.
Congrats.
Like I'll go on Twitter sometimes, and like, cause like I'm doing the tweets, and like I'll go to type Faze up or something, or Faze 5, whatever, and I'll type Faze, and then I see Scope in like the suggested, like right next to the hashtag.
Oh, yes.
100%.
That's awesome.
Nah,
No,
congrats.
it's so sick. I owe so much to Faze, man, because I remember seeing Temper and Banks move into their apartment for the first time. And I remember sitting in my room seeing that they moved in, and I was like, they just got an apartment. They're living together because of video games. Obviously because of growing Faze as well, but that was the first time like I saw that in my head. And like I said, the guy I'm living with, my boy Chiefs, like I met him in a pregame lobby on Call of Duty 4. And the fact that seeing
Those are the
Temper and
best
Banks move in,
friendships.
I know it's
Yeah.
and the fact that we're living together now, streaming and playing COD full time, it's the biggest dream come true. And
We'll get in
it's so
Faze
sick.
one
I'm
day,
so-
guys.
So much to Faze, man.
We
I'm
will.
so grateful.
Congrats, bro. I'm really excited for you, for all of you, Low, Hunter, obviously Rogan. Oh, you guys are all so unique in your own ways, so I'm excited to see all of you guys in the next round. Congrats, and
you.
good luck,
Appreciate
guys.
you.
Keep
Thank you, guys.
growing your communities and enjoying every second, guys. Enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Wait, one last
Love
thing
on
though.
that Faze up.
I gotta shout out to
Yes.
all my boys for playing Call of Duty with me because sometimes it gets rough, but they all
Yeah,
play
of
with me
course.
24/7. So
Facts.
shout out to all of them. And shout out to my
Hell
family.
yeah. That's the most important thing, bro. You need a good group to play with, or else you get bored. Yeah.
Amen.
So, shout out to Hunter's boys, bro. I'm sure they help with the videos as well. So all
Oh,
of you
they
guys.
do 24/7.
And you gotta think about it,
Congrats.
guys.
Take a
There's
double for all of
80
them.
people
hell yeah.
that
Congratulations,
did
guys,
not
and
make
talk to you
it.
guys soon.
There's people that
you.
probably
Thank
should have made it to the top 20 that didn't,
Thank you, sir.
excluding
Honestly,
me,
it's a
by
really
the
good
way.
note to make. Like everybody who's kind of in the support group, in the smaller community, together with the people who are moving on, like it's just as much their success as it is the people.
100%.
Like
All
they
those
need
guys.
that support.
All those
that's
guys.
such a great
Hunter,
shout out from
that
Hunter
was
because
cool by
you need
Hunter,
that.
yeah. 100%. And then Low, I feel the same with Low from his community, Scope from his community and his friends, Rogan also. They're right. It's important. So that's lit. We got the last group, Seabass. We got dude, they're all so unique. I love it. I love how different everybody in every group is. So we got the last group coming in. Here we go. They're all coming in. See the cameras turning on slowly. Okay, look who we got here. So we got. I'm gonna say it wrong. Hold on. She's deafened. I'm gonna.
They in
Are
the
you
car?
deafened? Canestia?
I'm dead.
Canestia?
I've been saying it.
They're probably in the car just so
I
it's
don't know how to say
quiet.
it.
Maybe,
Yeah.
who knows?
Canestia. Sorry?
It's Canastia.
Canestia. I'm so sorry. Okay,
All
we got
right.
Canestia, Conradi, Cuff Boys, and the Montoya twins. So how's it going, everyone? Congratulations to everybody.
Thank you. Thank
This is the group 5, but definitely last but not least, is every person in this group is so unique. and I'm so excited. So let's start Kinestia. I'm sorry. If you guys don't know who Kinestia is, I promise you've seen her videos before. And also, real quickly, congratulations. She just gave birth to a child, which is amazing, in the middle of
I
the
did.
challenge. So congratulations. That's
Thank
amazing. But
you.
go ahead and give an introduction about who you are and what you do, please.
My name's Kinesia, aka Jen. I am a Fortnite animator, just an animator in general. I'm actually currently in school for animation. I live in North Carolina currently. I've lived all over. Spent 2 years in the Navy, did pharmacy before doing content creation. I've just done a lot of everything. So I don't know how to.
No, awesome. I mean, like I said, if anybody's not familiar with her, I mean, a
Yeah,
lot of
Cuff
people are,
Boy,
but if
he
you're
has
not,
a
you've probably seen her videos.
he has a
the
good
animated
connection
Battle
with
Bus
like the people
series,
that
I
are
know,
kind of
was
like
probably one
up
of
there
your
in
biggest, right?
LA.
I saw that. I remember like
I
last
think he
year
lives
seeing
with
you in
Landon
Fortnite, or 2 years
Cube,
ago in Fortnite,
literally.
as big as it was.
My
And I
friend
could
So
not believe.
he has a good spot,
Anyone
like
who's
a
around that
like a
Fortnite
good
space on YouTube,
chance.
like you might not have personally known her before, but you've seen one of her videos.
Yeah, very talented. Me and Seabass loved your Steel series ad you did too. It was
So
so
did
creative.
Steel Series.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Steel
sure
Series
Steel
actually
Series.
responded to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, everything, every part of your challenge was awesome. So thank you. It's awesome to have, you representing the community
She
you're
did
into.
really
You don't
kill
really,
it
we don't
though.
really have much. We don't have. I don't think another animator.
I
We have
think
some
she
artists,
could
but
probably
nobody
get
that
in.
does what you do. So
Actually.
well deserved, and congrats again on everything.
Thank you
But
so much.
I think
we
she's
have
about
another
better
artist,
than about
though,
everyone in the
Conradi, as you can
challenge.
see on his wall. Can we see on your wall real fast? Can you point it a
Yeah, I
little
got you.
closer? This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. What he made. That is like the most
I'll
detailed.
show you something else too.
Oh God, what is it?
It's this that.
That's so sick.
The
As you can
detail
see,
turned
this
out
guy.
really good on it.
Oh my God, this guy is extremely talented artist. If you see that detail, if you haven't seen that face up on his
He's
wall,
the
you have
one
to
right
look in
there,
the store
but
for
we
the
basically got the
detailed
same
piece, but
hairstyle.
Go ahead, Conrad. Give us
My name is William Conradi, but as everybody knows, I go by Conradi. And I'm a traditional and digital artist. I do digital art. I draw on paper as well. I paint everything. And I'm really big into skateboarding, snowboarding, all that type of stuff. But I've been making art for most of my life, and I got into digital art a few years ago, and I started grinding for Faze probably late 2016, early 2017. I was
See, that blows my mind. Like he's been grinding it
all
for
of them, and yeah, I mean,
a fraction of the
I'm
time I
glad
have.
we're talking about-
No, I mean again.
But yet he's top
extremely
20.
talented artist, and
You know,
me and
it's
Seabass
just
really enjoy. I see my
really.
face on your wall. It's really weird. But
It
me and
just
Seabass
really shows like it doesn't matter when you
enjoyed
start.
Even
You
your
know.
other content you made too, like the day in the life.
You know, like
the other
my,
stuff you made.
you know, I have my
we were
loyalty
talking
and all
about
that, but
Party earlier,
at
right?
the end of the
Like
day,
other
if you don't
artists,
got
it's hard to
what they
make-
want,
I
then
feel
it
like it's hard
doesn't
to make,
matter.
like art, and then make the video very interesting to keep people watching.
Yeah, they're
And you did a
about
good
done,
job
by
with
the
that,
way.
but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
the first
I
time
love
making
seeing.
videos too, so everything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You got a sick.
Hey,
you
we
got a
still
sick community.
celebrate. Hey, we still
You got a
have
sick community
a
behind you
good
too.
stream though. Like it's my channel's
Yeah.
birthday.
Oh, yeah,
That's
well,
one good
congrats,
thing
and
to
we're
be
excited to
happy
see next
about.
round with
You
as
know.
well. I'm gonna have to also come.
30,000 people came in to support me.
Myself, because
I'm
trying to save this-
30,754
this room
people
is
came in today
disgusting
at
room
some
right now, but I'm gonna
point
set it up
during the
nicely, but-
stream.
All right, we got my guy Cuff Boys, who I don't know why I feel like I've known you for 15 years, but we've never talked before. But, bro, because I know you've been around for so long. So, let's Cuff Boys. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Alright, so my name's Cameron. I live in a house with my friends in LA. I've been YouTube full time for 4 years. I make vlogs, reaction videos. I stream. I own 2 clothing brands. I do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So, you've been a Faze supporter, let's say, for a while, right? Like, I
Yeah,
saw
I've been
one of
watching
your
guys for years.
in one of your submissions. I thought it was really cool. He had a video of him like 10 years ago, like talking about wanting to join Faze. I know you know Banks kind of as well. I saw your interview. So you do your mom interviews rappers and stuff like that too, right? That's your.
Yeah, that's a little.
You do that
like,
kind of
series
stuff.
we do.
That's one thing you do. I've seen.
What's
I've
up,
seen you from that.
Roman?
Yeah, no.
Please
trust
don't
me, I
spam,
know.
though.
I've dove into
And
everyone
what's
in this
that,
top
Smoke?
100
Please
so
don't
deeply that,
spam,
trust me, I
though.
know more about you than you probably I should. But I that's where I first saw you, when your mom was interviewing Banks like last year.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, you definitely. We loved, dude. So many people, even like on the staff, like people that don't really know much about YouTube, fell in love with your stuff, and just thought you were a very interesting like brand. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know, we enjoyed your content a lot,
appreciate it.
and you're kind of again, you have a whole nother community that you're kind of holding it down for, which is really dope. And I think it's even cooler that you used to be a big Faze fan back in the day that wanted to join. So I love
Yeah.
seeing that, and
Full circle.
Like
you have the
and now
video
doing something
footage.
so different, you know, and so unique, but yet still bringing it back to those original ties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
so
now
I
now
appreciate
what
it.
you're doing too is like so ingrained in like the Faze culture too. So it's like it's so weird. You kind of went a different direction, but it ended
But the
ended
same
up back.
one as
Yeah,
we did, you know.
yeah. So
It came
really
full
cool.
circle.
Congrats on everything, and yeah, bro, I'm excited to see what you do as well. And
Thank you,
I
man.
didn't know you live in LA now, but I'm sure we will. There's no way I don't meet you sometime in the future. I'm sure. So
Yeah, I'm sure
I'm
we
sure I'll
will.
see you soon. But congrats, my guy.
Thank you, man.
And the last
Dope
contestant,
setup, too, by the way.
definitely, yeah,
Thanks,
yeah,
Seabass.
definitely not least, Montoya twins. You guys were genuinely one of my favorite people in the challenge. A lot of us, like I said about Cuff Boys, like we had so many people in our company that were like, oh my god, like that fell in love with the content you guys were making, because there's just something special about you guys. Everybody in the top 100. So let's let you guys give a introduction.
You want to go first or me? Okay, well, we're the Montoya twins. I'm Micah. I'm Maya. I'm the oldest. And we have been doing YouTube primarily for about 5 years now. And we just started streaming and gaming around 5 months ago. 5 months ago. So, like, we'd never played console or anything like that. So, we just went straight into it. And now we're here, which is insane. Our mom pushed us to submit a video. She's like, just do it. You never know what's going to happen. We're like, okay, like nothing's gonna come of it, and now we're in top 20, and we're just like, thank you, mom.
Yeah.
And we're not in our usual setup.
See, they were hesitant to make a response, and I've been wanting to join for 10 years, right? So, like, it just takes, you know, a family member, you know, a friend or something to just push you, and you like,
Sorry about that.
these girls, like, didn't think they'd get in.
So I'm actually curious.
And it's crazy that, like, you know, I've been wanting to join for so long, and these girls were kind of hesitant, like, should we not? Yet they're in top 20. It's just insane that, like,
anything and everything. We have vlogs,
like certain people just don't know what they're
get ready with these. We like to do. We just
what they can do, I guess, is if that's correct.
Into watching our content, it's not just specifically made for a certain group on the internet.
Awesome.
You know?
Well, that's awesome. Even cooler that your mom is the one that pushed you guys towards doing this. So you
Don't
gotta
be
go give
salty,
your mom a
man.
hug
Your
and
time will
shout out
come.
to your mom,
I'm not salty. If
excited
you
to
watched
see you
the
guys.
last 2 hours that I've been doing this, I've been nothing but supportive. Literally nothing but supportive.
That's awesome. Yeah, everyone's communities. I feel
Whoever's
like
been in there the whole time, you guys know, I've been nothing but supportive. I'm not salty.
20, sorry.
I probably worded that wrong. What I'm saying is, like,
things this year too.
they wanted to join, right?
Coming in with a phenomenal community that's really helping push them forward and help motivate them to do what they need, or they came in as a smaller creator and are now building that.
Like, first, okay, so, like, the girls, like, I like their stuff, by the way, but they.
But thank you guys all.
They're better in it. But they were like, I don't know if I should make a response. And they're like, they're just kind of like, we'll see what happens. And they just kind of did it. It was kind of like they just didn't really. It seems like they're just kind of carefree about it. And then, like, someone like me, I cared almost too much about it. And then, you know, they're the top 20. It's just like different mindsets, you know?
I hope that you're able to get some sleep soon. I know it's probably tough. Yeah, but enjoy as much as you can, and we appreciate you all and your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Phase up. Well, Seabass, it's just me and you now, Seabass. We literally, you know, I didn't expect to be here this long, but I had a great time. I'm not gonna lie at all.
I'm glad we did. You know, I'm glad we gave everyone who's in the top 20 a good platform to kind of introduce themselves to anyone who might not know. Because, you know, for a lot of people that are following along with the challenge, like, they have their favorites, and then they might have met some new people. But it's important to kind of see what everyone's putting out there, because we made sure that the people who moved on to the top 20 really deserve it.
You're acting salty. I'm not salty, guys. I'm just trying to give different perspectives.
It was cool to talk to everyone too. Like we've been watching.
If I was Saudi, I'd be like, I hate this challenge. They pick stupid people. They shouldn't have picked this person. They shouldn't have picked that person. Literally,
It was cool.
I'm not like that at all.
Yeah.
I-
Exactly. And I'm
the
really
only-
glad also we got to talk about, talk to the top 82. I really hope a lot of them heard what we had to say about them too, because I cannot, the other 80, I cannot, express how much I appreciate them and what they did as well. And I'm,
Guys, I'm not though. That's the
congrats to
thing.
everybody.
Like
Thank you
genuinely,
to
I
everyone that's
just,
also watched.
I'm
I
not.
hope that you guys
That's the
all-
thing.
Oh my God. Is that the real Optic Seabass? I looked up in the chat.
Like, okay, people
and I see
like
Optic Sigrid saying Seabass is cute.
you that
I feel
say
like that must
your
be-
butt hurt. Like, it's like you want the person to be butt hurt. I'm not mad, guys. You guys realize how
Anything else we need to do?
how happy I am to even been in the top 100? You know what I mean?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't make top 20, but you know how many people that made the top 100 that got in the phase?
Also, anyone else who's still
You know what I mean?
live rocking with us for 2 hours.
You know how many people that got in the top 20 that never got in phase, but some of the people that got into the top 100 actually did in the same challenge after the phase 5? I am not mad because,
But it was fun. We'll be back. We'll see you guys.
you know, like,
The top 20 starts. I
like
don't know
they
what day, but
picked
this
their
week
people
coming
for a
up.
reason. You know what I mean?
Enjoy, support your favorite people, and let us know what top 5 you think are gonna win. Tweet at us at FaZe Clan. Let's check the reactions. I love you. Thank you, Seabass. We'll see you guys later at FaZe Clan.
He's just frustrated. It's not even frustration. It's just kind of like, you know, it's like one of those things like, this could have been me, but it's not.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Holy shit! Holy first! Yeah! Yes! Yes, baby! Woo! Woo, baby! Let's go, bro! Let's freaking go! Woo! 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That has to be scary though. He literally got in the last spot. that has to be scary though. Well, guys, you know what? Okay, you want to know what I am kind of salty about? Actually, though, they deleted the videos that they deleted. It was okay. So when we did the, I'm trying to think. Okay, so they did some video where it was like the day in the life of the top 100, right? And they had like a montage of like everyone, like a 2 or 3 second clip of everyone that did, you know, the top 100, right? And they privated the video. That's the only thing I'm sorry. They literally took down that video. And that was one of my favorite videos, because like it had me going in, like I was like, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Bastrin, and they privated it for some reason. They privated 2 of the videos that they did for the FaZe Top 100, actually. Which which sucks because I like those videos. Let's see. Yeah, like, well, actually, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so like, okay, so like, here, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Okay, so like, these are my like videos. Okay, this video was one of the Faze videos, and then this was one of the videos. They privated both videos, and I was kind of like salty because like I wanted to be able to like go back and watch them, but I don't know why they did that. I feel like they probably messed something up or made someone look bad or some, I don't know. But I really wish I could have watched them again. Which I might. I want to, dude. I don't. I hope they repost them. Or maybe they thought like maybe we should take them down and wait till Phase 5 is over or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. Guys, we are completely fine. What do I use to record? I'm using OBS right now. Guys, we're completely fine. Alright? We are chilling. I'm not mad. I'm not salty. You know, I am sitting there thinking about, like, why they picked certain people over certain people. Not even just me. You know, like, there's certain people that probably should have been in the top 20, excluding me, that didn't. You know what I mean? Obviously, you can only pick so many. Like, out of 100, okay? Out of a... It was like 0.05% out of the responses. And they had to, like, narrow it down even more somehow. Like, it's just one of those, like, who do we prefer? You know, it's one of those, like, really, it's hard for them. So you can't be mad, you know? Like I said, some people got in the top 100 for the last Phase 5 and ended up getting into Phase later on after they've, you know, been kicked out of the challenge because of, you know, them having cut it down to 20, you know? But, yeah, 12th hour didn't get in. Let me show you. Let me show you. Crap. I don't.
This is the new Google.
No. Okay, let me show you this guy's content real quick. I'm not gonna play the music because I think he does copyrighted content or copyrighted music or something like that. Okay, so like his last video he uploaded 4 days ago. 56,000 views. Put a lot of time into it. Okay, so like, honestly, I probably should just. Okay, like, here, actually, this is his actual. No, he didn't qualify. He actually did not get in. Look, you see how much time that probably took? He added all of this, right? Boom. Gets up. He had to animate this from scratch. Like, this was something that... Look at that. He did not get in the top 20. So, it's one of those things where it's like... It's just preference on, like, who they want. You know what I mean? Which... For granted, some of the people that have like the biggest sub counts and stuff that didn't get in, they don't necessarily need Faze, right? Like, look, dude, this is insane. and he did not get in. Like, I just feel bad for certain people because it's like they destroyed the challenge, and it's just they didn't get in, man. It sucks, you know? It really does. But look, he has a future. He has a bright future. I have a bright future. The 80 others, they're in the top 100 for a reason. They probably have a bright future. As long as they don't let themselves get down on, you know, the fact that they didn't get into the top 100 or the top 20, then they'll be fine, man. Yeah, I mean, they'll be fine. Genuinely, like, you know, the only thing I said anything, I was like, what could I have done differently? And honestly, there's not much I could have done differently, you know what I mean? There's not much I could have done differently, guys, to be honest. If you guys didn't make it, you would probably be crying your eyes out. Well, see, it's like one of those things where it's like, I didn't expect to make it to the top 100, so I'm gonna expect it to make it into the top 20. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. Do you guys realize, like, okay, you guys are in here right now. You guys are in here right now, and that means a lot to me, right? Over 300 people in here right now. Over 32,000 were in the stream at some point within these 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay? That means a lot to me. 32,000 people. That's a city. That's just like at least a small city. Like, that's a lot of people, bro. Like, I'm happy with that. Like, look at my channel. 591,000. Thank you. You don't need a team to... You don't need a team. It's the fact that I want to be in Faze. You know what I mean? Do I need Faze? Not necessarily, but do I want to be in Faze? Yeah. So, I mean, guys, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, like, I'm happy that everyone made it. They picked... Don't listen to the show. Yeah, there's been salt, because they think it's getting to me. They really don't understand, like... Okay, you know how many times in my life it will, in this community specifically, that I have been told no, or I'm not good enough, or like whatever? Countless. Literally countless. Countless times. I'm fine. Like, I've been told I can't, I suck, I'm not good enough, you're whatever, everything you can think of, and I just keep doing me. Like, and I'm fine, I'm chilling. Just because FaZe doesn't want me now doesn't mean they never won't want me, you know? And if they never do want me, say they just said, screw it, let's just put them in the top 100, we have no intentions of ever picking them up, though. And that came out and say that was actually FaZe's actual intentions, just to make themselves look good. Like, say that was their prerogative, like they wanted to just let me get in the top 100 so I'll be happy. But their thoughts were to never let me in ever. Then that's messed up, you know? But at the same time, they know how much I want it, so they'll probably eventually give me a shot. I have what it takes to join the team. My channel, my work ethic, my grind, my loyalty, everything shows it. It's just a matter of time until I do get in. But guys, I think that's going to do it for this stream. We had fun. I had fun watching that though. I really did. You know, obviously it would have been more fun to have me actually in it. You know, but I'm happy for everyone. Genuinely, I really am. I've no ill will. I'm not salty. I'm not mad. I'm very surprised that I got in top 100 anyways, because that's always been my luck. So the fact that I had even that little bit of luck was great. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm chilling. I got you guys. I got my channel that just turned 8, which happy birthday to my channel. I'm fine, guys. I am going to message Apex though tonight. I feel like I need to. I feel like I just need to like let him know how grateful I am to even be a part slightly of this challenge. So yo, why are you putting salt? Why are you putting salt? What are you doing, bro? You're supposed to be you're not supposed to join the people doing. What are you doing? I swear, bro, y'all are funny. Yeah, we're about to get off here though. 'Cause I ain't gonna cap. These studio lights are getting to me. I got a hoodie on. But alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for everything. The grind never stops. I'm getting in Faze regardless. Not right now. Obviously, probably not this year. Maybe sometime next year. Maybe sometime in 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Maybe another 10 years. Who knows? But look, I'm getting in Faze one day. I don't know how. I don't know why I would get in. I don't know, but I'm getting in one day. I am going to get in one day. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to get in one day. I want to be in Faze. I want to see Faze Bastrin. I want to see Faze Bastrin one day. And I hope you guys want to see it too. Yeah. That's the one. Obviously I don't want to make it a promise that I'll join Faze, because it's literally based off if they let me in or not. Like, you know what I mean? Because I could say, oh yeah, I promise I'm gonna join Faze, and then the Faze guys could theoretically say, you're never joining Faze, and then I technically break that promise immediately because they don't let me in Faze ever, right? But until they say I can't join Faze and all that, then I'm gonna keep grinding for Faze. Alright? But guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Here are my social medias. Twitter, @Bastrins. Instagram, @Bastrin. TikTok, @Bastrin. There's the Bastrin logo. There's the Faze logo. Yeah. I guess this is gonna be the last time you see this, face cam configuration. We're going to take down the Faze logo because Phase 5's over. Hopefully one day I'll be able to put it back on. You know what I mean? On the terms of me being in Faze. But, yeah. Maybe we'll just go back to the drawing board. But guys, thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Yeah, yup, baby. Let's go.